Watchalong. He's a young rookie. Things that we've been telling him all year. All of a sudden, Jason Peters comes in, and he's like, it's the gospel, right? It's, oh, my God. You know, coaches are like, yeah, well, we've been saying the same thing, but sometimes guys like Jason Peters, when they say it,
just to set it up. Do a live stream, do a Watchalong right now.
Carries a little weight.
Absolutely.
3rd down and 12. Cooper rush pressure. Escapes. Will he run it? He's going to try it, and he's going to come up short.
His new thing right now is he likes to bounce.
Benjamin St. Juice came up from the cornerback spot and made the tackle. And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter with 4th down decision looming for Dallas on the move. They've got an early 3-0 lead over Washington.
At Panera, the feast begins before you open your mouth. Inhaling the first bite, the second in the blink of an eye. You eat with your hands, you eat with your ears. Because you don't just taste fantastic food freshly prepared with clean ingredients, you live it through all 5 senses. So when you find out the flavors just confirm what the other 3 senses already know. This is fantastic. Panera. Elevate any event with Panera Catering.
These are going to be your
911, all new, Mondays at 8, 7 Central on Fox.
You know what I'm saying? Much bigger than Chico. He's used to Chico. He's like, hold up, son.
You don't have to love nature to visit Tennessee.
I don't know, Daddy. I don't know. Hold on.
You also don't have to love whiskey.
I'll introduce me to
Or the
these
heart-thumping thrill of defying the laws
You
of
gotta give me
gravity.
away. What's up?
Or comfort food that warms you from the inside out. You don't even have to love music.
So yeah,
Well,
I'm chilling right now.
maybe just that last one. Your vacation is now planned in Tennessee.
Rod was an active guy.
I'm an outdoorsman.
Until plantar fasciitis.
Pulling away.
My wife said I'm going to take you to the good food store.
Now, come in for your free fitting.
How long did you wait till you just...
It's the pizza bowl he's ordering. Jahan. Is pizza your favorite food?
Sniffed him.
Whoa.
Knew what it was.
Pizza bowling is a lot more than just pizza.
I'm surprised though. It's created like no allergies.
Pizza bowling. Oh yes, pizza bowling. Great taste, pizza bowling.
There's a reason Comcast Business powers more businesses than any other provider. Actually, there's a few. Comcast Business offers the fastest, reliable network, the protection of security edge, and the most reliable 5G network. Want me to keep going? I can. Whether your business is starting or growing, you need Comcast Business. Technology solutions that put you ahead.
Get started with fast, reliable internet for $49 a month for 12 months. Plus, find out how to get up to a $500 prepaid card with a qualifying
It's
bundle.
like, what is this new person?
The National League's biggest stars.
Apparently, I don't know if it's true, but I read that
The NLDS October 11th on Fox FS 1.
This Bama was sniffing this shit out
Welcome
of
back to Arlington, Texas. We start the second quarter with the Cowboys up 3-0 on the Commanders, and Dallas with a 4th and 6th. Looks like they'll try another Brett Maher field goal. Hit one from 53 earlier. This one will be from 45 yards out. After a nice drive. We call it the CeeDee Lamb drive. He had 3 catches, 56 yards on the drive.
100 times better than ours. Did you bring food for him?
Yeah, he's got it in his backpack. He's like, nah, so I'm waiting for this pizza. What's good? He's like, you got some leftover steak?
A 6-0 Dallas, and we'll be right back after this message from State Farm.
Hey, Jake from State Farm. You want that personal placement? So how's this for personal? I draw mustaches on players' faces when they're asleep.
What's up, son? What's up, son?
Coach Reed, you don't need to get that personal to get the State Farm personal price plan.
So the
It helps you
commercials
create
now really
a
want to
lower price just for you.
Craig Robinson, Trump pizza.
Coach, it happens.
Trump pizza?
Trump pizza. You got a backpack on, son?
Oh, that's all it is.
I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Call it to get a quote today. Like a good neighbor.
Romey and I get a 6.
So CeeDee Lamb, you continue where it left off in that second half against the Giants.
Son, yesterday we were at the Iron
Talked
Age.
about he had 3 drops of career
Bruh,
high
I've
in
never
that game, and
sat down on like this.
Cooper Rush says,
I'm sitting
"I
down
didn't
and my
think
feet
so.
are fucking
Keep
slipping.
throwing
I'm
it
in the
to
chair
him.
doing this,
Got a
like
nice
sliding out my
going.
seat.
Nice connection.
For 20 minutes, I didn't think I was going to be able to eat. I was like, I'm just going to slither out this fucking chair and I'm going to watch her ass eat because this floor is greasy as fuck.
It's not an easy thing to do, right?
And mind you, we've gotten there like at 2 o'clock. They've been open all of 2 hours. There's no fucking way it could have been that greasy already. You know what I'm saying? But it was.
Moving the ball
It
between
was.
the 40s.
But it was fucking delicious.
Priority for
We
him.
had
So
that,
early in this game, both times it looked like Dallas had something going. Washington's done a nice job defensively holding the field goals.
So here's the good news for Washington. They've had some awful first halves where they're getting blown out at halftime. So they're obviously in this game, but at some point, they've got to show something offensively, right?
They do. And I think this model that they're trying to follow today of run the ball and get ahead early, we've seen it just puts them in a position where there's a very small margin for error, right? One penalty we've seen now on both drives stop them, a tackle for loss, some sort of negative plays. That's exactly what Dallas thrives on. So they've got to find a way to cautiously open it up a little bit and try to get some more initial plays.
Fuck, I forgot about the Iron Age steak.
Sadiq Charles is in for Trey Turner, right guard.
And then you know you talk about chicken, spicy chicken.
Yeah.
Or an injury, we'll find out.
Usually get 2 orders of spicy chicken.
He's jumping. He's jumping. He's jumping.
Gibson.
He's like fucking A. Gibson, let's go.
Well,
I'm looking for like a little baby.
You heard Tom Rinaldi talk about the start of the game, just getting out of the gate quicker. Defensively, they're hanging in.
Yo, we were looking at these jerseys right now. These jones are stacked.
Offense, Scott Turner trying to figure out what the right buttons are to push.
Collabed on that shit. You know how Under Armour does arrows?
Yes, yeah.
That shit looks nice.
Hell yeah.
That's probably, see, like, I didn't see that in the concept when they were doing this. I just saw the red and white ones.
No, they have the black ones too.
Did they?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
I always liked the black ones. I just didn't know how they were going to look.
I would get a black Washington Commanders jersey. That's just not bad.
Yeah, I like it. I actually fuck with it.
I heard the Caps and the Wizards this year are going back to those old blue jerseys.
He has nice job there on the
Remember
left
Jordan?
side.
Like Jordan
That
was
offensive
in?
line. Got some nice
they're going
blocking
back
on
to
the
that.
perimeter from receivers. Those are the first and
Yeah,
second.
with the flying eagle joints on.
It sounds easy to say, right? Of course, we want to convert first downs early. We want to stay ahead of the chains. But we've seen what happens when Dallas puts you into
Actually, don't worry. You don't do it. I took care of that.
That pass rush, Dan Quinn's ability to generate pressure. Success on the ground early is critical.
Man on the far left and the darkest shit.
Jonathan Williams in the game, not much there. DeMarcus Lawrence, nice tackle. Game over the Giants. Dan Quinn, what a job he's done. Obviously, long-term coach, head coach with the Falcons, and now coming over here and just really in his second year with this Dallas defense. I think people may forget. Well, Cowboys fans don't. This was a historically bad defense before he got here.
Yeah, the turnaround last year, in his first year here, has been remarkable. I mean, he made this not just an average defense, just one of the better offenses last year, but this defense is game-changing for them. With the takeaways, the ability to rush the passer.
Again, left side, big hole for Williams, who's into Dallas territory.
Your daddy still needs to be in this shit.
Success running to the left side.
You're already in.
Well, he's got 18 more yards on the ground.
By birth, you're already in. So by association,
you're John Bates, he's the one on the ball. Watch the
know
job
what you can do.
he and Logan Thomas do here on the edge.
The moment that you make your dad walk, you know, go
Bates comes
drive
up and finds Diggs.
time on that.
That gets...
See, he said, take my shit.
He
said, take this on me, no, man. Exactly.
Able to
Get
get
that boy. See that to my daddy.
You can block.
You take
I'm
this
biased
shit.
here. He's always the best blocker, but if you have tight ends who can block,
Right. That's how Big Jones move. Like it already. See? Your daddy's never ripped off a baby from his life.
Zone read. Wentz is
Oh my God. Get rid of the ball.
Give rid of the ball. Throw it away, son. This man was the worst.
Back to the line of scrimmage. That's the problem. What is the call on the field?
Yeah, tell him, Romey. Tell him to throw it away.
Yeah, it's flag. It's going to be intentional grounding.
Pretty sure
Well, right on cue. You're talking intentional grounding.
We're bouncing. Say, hey, mama. Hey, mama. Yeah.
Lost it down. Second down.
Damn. He's got to get rid of that ball sooner, but the breakdown, we have a pattern going here today. We just talked about how good of a job on the previous play Bates and Logan Thomas did, the two tight ends on that time. They were both matched up off to the right side on Micah Parsons, and he got through pretty quick. But you'd like to see Carson Wentz just understand him on the perimeter. I got nobody in front of me, help me out. He's got to be in the first row of the bleachers. He has a tendency of trying to stretch the play to the very last second, and sometimes magic can happen, but oftentimes it's just unnecessary risk. Throw that ball out of bounds.
Or if he's a UFC fighter,
on you.
Roman.
But again, they find themselves now doing what
Yeah, you're right. So second and 10. 22 after a loss of 12. It's happened every drive. They started off well and had a penalty.
This Cuban comedian, his name is Joe Diaz. His daughter's name is Mercy. So I need to
Look out, here comes Micah Parsons.
But technically it's a Filipino name. but
to get
Mercy?
some yards.
but
Parsons
it's used
so
like for
fast,
both
number
ends.
11 on Dallas.
He's talented. He's go. Watch
My
the
brother's
effort.
wife,
He jumps.
Jackson.
He goes
Her
around
wife,
the
his
cutoff.
wife.
He sees the screen. Now watch him turn. They call
She
this
has such a
retrace. He just
Asian
runs that
timing.
original path, and he ends up making the tackle.
What is it?
You can't coach effort. I mean, he's talented.
She goes
He's
by,
got
we
all
call her
the
Katie.
intangibles, but man,
Yeah.
But her actual name is
hard
like.
and you're talented. That's why he's so special.
Gotta Google the shit.
Gotta read this shit.
Are you smiling now? Are you smiling, man? Look at that, are you smiling?
Third and 11.
Yeah, boy.
Wentz
Yeah.
comes near side.
You're not allowed, I can't give you nothing because you're not allowed to eat anything yet.
And another promising start to a drive, which is going to end in a punt.
What the hell?
Yeah, and that's kind of been
Yep.
that's been
Yep.
the
Boys.
tale,
Here
right?
it,
These
boys.
last couple of
Finally.
weeks, every time
Finally,
they
I'm
see
the
him, they're
house.
taking a couple steps forward, they take one back. The one positive is the punt
Her
team's
name
done a
is
great job.
Kay
They
Wong
forced
Tong.
Dallas to now have to
Luke
really go
Schmidt.
the long way offensively. They flipped the field position by getting a few first downs. A
I
good
just call
punt
her
here,
K.
you pin him inside the
that's
10,
called K.
put your defense in
We
a
call
good
it K
position.
too.
But it's the
Kay Wong
negative
Tong.
plays.
We
We talked about it at the start of the show. It's been the negative plays that have set them back.
just call it Katie.
Tress Way's first
How do you
two
feel about
punts have
those
been inside
bars
the
going
20.
across
See if he
the
can go 3 for 3.
These jerseys.
They sure will. He's
that's
done a really
different.
nice
Yeah, it's
job
very
on special
different.
teams for the
I don't mind it.
Commanders.
I'm not mad at
Dallas
it.
will take over. A couple field goals
Honestly,
for them
though, are
on
you-
the board. 6-0.
Do they look too
first
close
half.
to the Steelers jerseys?
No. The Steelers jerseys are definitely different.
Meet Google Pixel 6a,
Hey, Sam,
a
how,
smarter
how's
phone
that
for a
flip- the
smarter
Z Flip
price,
fold
powered
two
by the
sound?
Google Tensor chip.
The Z
So
Flip.
your camera
Yeah.
can see in the
Z
dark
Flip
with
4
night
is
sight.
doing pretty. It's really, a
Fix
lot of
your
people get
photos
it.
with Magic
A lot more
Eraser.
people are asking about
Photograph
it.
all
Yeah.
skin tones
I'm starting to see
accurately
way more
with real
commercials
tone.
going on.
And last up to
Some people come
72
in, they're
hours
like, yeah.
with
Like
extreme
my brother was gonna get it.
What, for real?
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
It's all
He was like, I
phone.
want something more
Google
compact.
Pixel
I was
6a.
like, yeah, it's good, but
Switch
when
it
you
out
look
to
at
get that
the
Metro
all-new
Nexus.
Google Pixel
when you look at the
6a.
specs, you're like, it's just not
Matthew,
ready.
Little Caesars is now the official
You know
pizza
what
of
I'm
the
saying?
NFL.
Like it's not ready 100% there yet.
Again.
Like
Pizza,
compared
pizza,
to
pizza,
like
pizza.
a
No,
Pixel
pizza,
phone or compared
pizza.
to like
We're
the,
ready.
Enjoy
Note
game day
phones?
with the fancy
Compared to like
pepperoni.
the Galaxy
Pizza,
Ultras.
Meet Zach.
For real?
His work-life
This
balance
is
is
the camera's
anything
not
but
there, so
balanced.
not
But
that
when
he
he
cares
gets
so
on
much
the
about
bike, he
it,
becomes
but it's just the
Zach.
technology's there. He said he would have gotten it if he didn't see
Because
so much of the
saving getting
crease.
great coverage is totally true.
Yeah.
Geico,
But I'm like,
savings
I mean,
and
that's
service
it's
for
gonna come
both
with
your
time.
sides.
They're gonna
Isn't
once
it time
they
you
perfect that
realize
shit,
the farther
it's
you
gonna
go,
be
the better
insane.
it gets?
Once
Secure
there's no
campsite
crease
that
on there, or they
doesn't
figure
require
out some
reservations.
glass that there's no crease.
Found out the only way to dive in is
Yeah.
head first. And
Like,
realize
people are
that
gonna
even
love
out
those.
here, you're never alone.
Holding and bending are
Discover
the
what
kind
true
of the
adventure
future.
really
I wonder
means
if they
with the
just
most
do it
awarded
without
SUV brand.
The
Shop
whole
and buy
screen
online with
folding.
GE Shop. And now
Like-
during
like-
Jeep
like a
Adventure
DS
Days,
or a
well-qualified
Game Boy
licensees
SP.
can lease the new 2022
They just
Jeep
have two
Grand Cherokee
screens in the
4x4 for $424
Are people really gonna be that mad if it functions better without like right aesthetically? That's annoying. I don't want to see the fucking crease in my screen. What am I supposed to do? But that is cool though. Like,
It's definitely something we It's definitely something we need. Like iPhone, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's horrible.
dog.
Like I'm not even. I have a 12, and I was so excited to get the 14, and I'm like, no.
Fuck no. That joint got no SIM card. That's dead.
Bro, let me ask you something. What is the what
There have
if
been 3 quarterbacks.
what is
the
it? What did
Cowboys
Apple
last year
change?
this
They didn't
year
tell
with
us
their
shit
first
about
3
this.
starts ever.
So what if
Ray
this one wants to go
Rodgers,
overseas,
Jason Garrett.
and they want to like go to China or whatever? Not China. Let's just say like
Hey,
Africa.
they can go China too. Fuck it.
But they can't pop. They can't activate a SIM over there yet.
And he's trying to win his first
Well,
4
definitely not
starts.
China. He said
By the way, the
illegal
first
China.
3 he's all
They'd
won with
have to
game-winning
get
drives.
dual SIM phones.
So
Yeah,
he's
so they gotta buy another phone.
Or buy
He's
another
put his
phone.
team on his
Yeah,
back and driven down the
and you know the
field.
Hispanics,
He's also
they're returning the shit out of these
lot of
iPhones.
money.
Oh yes,
in the
They're like,
process,
because we can't. One, they don't know how to activate eSIMs yet.
Nope.
11:33
So
to go
I
in the
did.
first half.
I did
6 now,
find
they go
out that
jumbo
Cricket
formation.
and Metro
With Zeke
both
Elliott as
do
the back.
eSIM. I've activated both of them. Well, not Metro, but I've heard Metro. Someone go to Metro and come
Used it a
back
few
and
times
tell us
today.
if they activated it there.
Has a
Because
short
Metro
game.
was like Sprint. Like they
Meanwhile, you look
serialized
at
the
the
SIM card
Commanders
to
side
that
of
phone.
things.
You couldn't take the
Frustration.
SIM
We've
card out
seen
and
the
put it to your
negative
four-
plays.
into the
Carson
13,
Wentz.
from your 12 to 13.
Now watch
You'd
this.
have
He's
to go get a new SIM
frustrated.
from them.
But Good
Damn,
job
son.
by him. Remember Tom Brady broke
Remember, motherfucker just throwing fucking Gatorade over there.
He's behind the tablet, so
pushing the
Wentz
tablet
is
no
on
more.
a water bottle.
Fuck yeah, they were crushing
On a
the
monetary
tablet.
scale, they're much
Well,
cheaper.
Watchalong, they got a couple of these.
Sometimes you
But
gotta
like,
You just said the choice.
Not cheap, but then they also got like a large fake pizza, a large with one topping stuff, plus pizza,
Second
and
down.
egg breaded
Fucking
boneless
bacon.
bread.
Man, just said it right now.
Sorry, so we're gonna let you.
Stuffed crust, sausage, pepper, and
Yeah,
that's how Big John's do. Look at the Detroit style. You know what I'm
They
saying?
call these big box fades.
No, both.
He's he's the number 2 receiver, but you end up kind of wearing a fade.
What kind of little shakes is this?
This man, I'm slime fucking slicing his diaper. So it looks like I eat some.
Disappointed.
Poor man over here is gonna have sauce on his
Just
pants.
can't quite get to it on the back
He's
shoulder.
gonna come back
Coverage
with
there.
why
by
is he smelling
St.
like
Jude's.
this?
Why does it smell
Number
like that?
25 for
Is this fucking feeding?
Only
his bottle.
Even he got excited. He's like, yeah, pizza. Yeah.
Whoa, dog,
The game in the
he likes. He sees me eat pizza. And he's like, I'm like, nah, man, not yet.
Not yet, player.
Not yet. 2 weeks ago we started feeding. So Carrots first week, didn't feel it the first day. Second, third day, he was cool with it.
Okay.
Last week
They
was
really
zucchini.
answered the bell. Last
And
drive,
at
they
the
kind
end of
of
the
let
week was corn and green
CeeDee Lamb
beans.
get loose a little bit
Okay.
there for 3 consecutive catches. But Jack Del
This week
Rio,
it's gonna be
his
just green
staff here
beans.
on defense, they
And then after
came
that,
in
we
with
can get it
a
on
point to
the
prove. You know,
bears.
there's a lot of talk this game
Yeah,
about Dallas' defense and Dan Quinn, rightfully so. But Ron Rivera, Jack Del Rio,
Stay
these
still,
are
Papi.
defensive-minded guys. They have a lot of pride, a lot of confidence in their
What time
track
do you want
record.
is a large stuffed crust pizza?
So far today, they've played well.
What time is it? It's 3 toppings.
We just said it.
Milne
Sausage,
calls fair catch
bacon.
at the 35, and that's where the Commanders will take over, trying to get some offense going with Carson Wentz at the helm.
Look how
Currently 6-0 Cowboys, second quarter.
So?
The new iPhone 14 Pro.
It's
amazing.
Yep, the camera's incredible.
Honey burger,
And you'll get our best deal.
Nice, but everyone should get it.
Everyone can get it.
Buffalo
Every new
Wild,
customer.
Buffalo
And every
Buffalo
existing
Burnie,
customer.
Every iPhone.
Every iPhone.
Every iPhone.
Every
Every
Cajun style,
Okay.
Either
My
garlic
work here
or
is done.
spicy
Either the
garlic.
garlic
Everyone
parm
gets
or
the
the
best
barbecue.
deal
Yeah.
on every iPhone.
Well, they got spicy garlic
Best
and then
one
garlic
yet.
parmesan.
Everyone gets AT&T's best deals on every iPhone. Get the new iPhone 14 Pro on us.
Are you coming for my job?
Safe choice.
I'll pick this one up.
I
I
got
earn 3% cash back on dining, including takeout with Chase Freedom Unlimited. So
He's
it's not a
immersed by
problem
the
at all.
screen. He's like, son, what the fuck is this? Are we in a movie theater? This is crazy to me.
We can make it closer for you.
It's my wallet. I gave it to you. No, that's not it either.
No, stop. I insist.
We actually never moved this to you, have we?
Earn
You
big
never
time
actually
with
touched
Chase
the full
Freedom
motion, did you?
Unlimited with no annual fee. How do
No, I
you
know about saying like, you can go up and down and everything.
more of what you want?
Yeah, you can.
From out of the blue.
How much is a TV weigh? It can't be that much.
Some of that
Like 60 pounds?
and a whole lot of
Like, I
this.
think, yeah, 60, 70 pounds.
So you gotta get the most expensive mount, right? Because that's the one that holds the most weight.
Products.
But yeah, going back to that eSIM shit. So Carlos fucking going back to El Salvador, he's gonna holler at T-Mobile over at Elio and be like, yo son, you need to put me on that international plan from this date to this date.
Miller Lite has more taste and one more calorie than Michelob Ultra. That's
They're working with the carriers.
I was like, the carriers having to rig this together.
You know why?
Because I'm like,
phones I sell, bro, I sell
Here's Patrick Mahomes.
for every one
Meatballs,
carrier phone I sell, I'm selling 10 of them.
Oh, the meatball
Really?
sauce.
Even
I
people
double fumble.
that
The
are
new
here say,
Subway
I don't
series.
want
What's your
to be
pick?
locked into a contract with the carrier. I just rather pay the phone out.
but they're not locked into a carrier.
It's either a 36-month or 24-month contract, depending on who you're with.
Rated E for everyone.
But you can pay out the phone whenever you want to.
That's what I tell them. Like, you get this shit for $59 right now. They'll pay that shit off whenever.
Right. I was like, and the only time you're locked in technically is when you're getting like a buy one get one free.
Yeah.
Sponsored by AT&T.
And we know you're not doing that because of the money. You know what I'm saying?
Back
We
at
know you're doing it
AT&T
because you're
Stadium,
trying to
this
save
place
money.
is gorgeous,
You know
and
what I'm
if you
saying?
love art, you'll
They're
love
like, oh, why
what
can't you
Gene
just give me the
Jones has
phone
put
free?
on display. He's got a
I'm
passion
like,
for it.
because
You could
we're
have it. I mean,
not going to give you
it's just an
$700.
awesome place to come
Oh, no, I
to watch a
really-
game, and then you see the art.
Do they come to you
Gene
with
all
a
around.
promotion shit? They're like, y'all said you're gonna give me $700 if I trade in my phone, activate it, and finance the phone.
Right now, the flavor of this game is
Always-
defense.
they
6-0
get bill
Cowboys
credit
lead.
after
Carson
3
Wentz
Yeah, but these bands
trying
like,
to get
I
this
thought I'm getting
offense
$700.
going on the ground.
You are. You're 21 months.
Hasn't been a problem. That's his
Starting the
first
third.
carry.
Exactly.
27 yards. They
It's like-
just have had an epic mistake every single drive that has set them back.
That's what we told you.
That's the incentive.
Whenever you say yes to everything we're talking about, and you act like you know what you're talking about, and now you're
You're
not, you
going
don't
to see a
know
little
what you're
tempo. I'd like to see them pick their pace up. I think they're going
You
to do it
stay, we
here.
pay.
Just
They're
find
right.
some first downs.
I'll start using that.
Convert,
Yeah, you stay,
ahead of
we
the
pay.
chains. Keep Dallas in a personnel group that maybe you think is favorable. Keep them there. Don't let them sub.
Wentz, quick throw this time. Curtis Samuel has his
You're right, 6 feet.
across the 45 and a first down for Washington. Samuel, the ex-Panther's been really good. He's got 7 catches plus every game.
He does, and they can use him as sort of a Deebo Samuel type wide receiver / running back. You'll see him today in the backfield. You'll see him today play traditional wide receiver. They can do a lot of things with him. The jet sweeps.
The fake to give Gibson up the middle to midfield. Yeah, Curtis Samuel, they gave him a big contract, 3-year, $34.5 million. But he was hurt all of last year. He had a recurring groin injury. He only played 5 games, and he was a non-factor. So Ron Rivera said he looks like the old Curtis Samuel this year.
Yeah, this looks like the Curtis that I played with when he was young in Carolina. You know, we always used to joke that Curtis, it looked like he had springs in his legs. Even when he was jogging, he just ran different than everyone. Kind of had that track speed, that track, kind of game. As you mentioned, the injuries the last couple of years have taken their toll. But putting on the film this year, this looks like the Curtis Samuel that I played with
COVID test
back in Carolina that led to that big contract here in Washington.
I'm the test. I'm the
Give and a big hole and a seam for McKissick.
Go, 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 go!
Down from behind, but not before a big gain.
Let's go, son. Fucking let's go. J.D. McKissick with a fucking...
Watch the effect this
I feel like he's the only...
Watch how slow these two backers
Our
are.
wide receiver
Because they
core
send
is
the
solid,
tight
son,
end
but no one can
backside.
get them the
Look,
fucking
see how
ball.
they just hang, they hang.
And this is killing me.
Anthony Barr is just a little bit late.
Like, how do you have Terry
Great job here on
McLaurin,
the
Curtis
edge.
Samuel,
Take a look on
and
the right. Look at the
Jahan
job they're
Dotson,
doing.
and all these babies
Parsons,
are fucking
Samuel
pass
Cosme,
blocking for him to check down.
Right.
What the hell?
They do. They're going to throw it. McLaurin, and that was almost dangerous, and he held on.
Let's go. My man almost dropped the ball, but still got like
That could
6
have been a
yards.
disaster, but McLaurin after the bobble corralled it. And he picks up 6.
Yep, they're going to stay. They're going to stay in this pace. They think they've found some here. Scott Turner, the offensive coordinator, he likes what defense he has him in. He likes the tempo.
So you walk him around the target, you know what I'm saying? He gets him.
They should not be holding the ball. There was no
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Like Barry, bro, we can.
Like, hold on, son.
You're like, I'll be like, yeah, unfortunately, he's not lying, but.
To the 10. It'll be a 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, so the referee is standing over the ball. They traditionally only do that if the offense subs, because it gives the defense a chance to also match the substitutions. In that case, Washington didn't sub.
She loves him.
Sometimes the referees are unsure and they'll err on the side of holding the ball.
Gonna score touchdowns this week too. Come on. Curtis Samuel. Dotson. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Oh, thank God, son. Let's go.
They traded for Carson Wentz. These are the throws that wowed them. This is why Ron Rivera hitched the future of this team to Carson Wentz. What an unbelievable throw here to Dotson. Watch this route at the top. Watch, he sits him down. It just breaks, but he drops this ball.
Bobby,
right
you ate
in
at
the
like
bucket.
12:30, so you should be hungry in a little bit.
Really good route there by the rookie.
Let's go.
It's a pretty impressive drive. We talked about how slow starters
Fuck
they've
the
been
Cowboys.
offensively. It's carried over today through the first
Fuck
quarter
them being
into the
at
second,
home.
but that was an impressive drive.
Joey Sly, extra point is perfect. So, a little tempo and a little production.
Yeah, and Vegas was plotting on the son. Vegas said that the Cowboys would be up by halftime.
Hell yeah.
They could suck it.
With a 1-point
They
lead.
still got 7 minutes.
We'll make a new bet around every 2 seconds. Not only on the game, but on the game of life. Betting the block is just a swipe away. Betting on picking up that curious injury and turning a bowling bat.
No, my handsome ball.
and betting that he doesn't turn out to be a cornhole prodigy. Every moment in life is a bet, but life doesn't offer you up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. So bet on America's #1 sports book, FanDuel, and make it
We're celebrating 50 years of Popeye Signature Chicken with deals you Now for just $6.99, takes 50 years of crunchy, juicy chicken we've been serving since 1972. Get 5 piece while you can for just $6.99.
Research shows that people remember ads with young people having a good time. So to help you remember that Liberty Mutual customizes your home insurance, here's a pool party.
Look what I brought! Liberty Mutual! They customize your home insurance!
So you only pay for what you need.
Young people having a good time with insurance!
Insurance.
Good times, insurance!
Only pay for what you need.
No, 15 pounds.
Adam, look at what I got.
Is that the new iPhone 14 Pro?
Yeah, this amazing new camera. Smile.
And you got it on Verizon.
Even better. I got Verizon's new plan.
Yeah,
Includes
yeah, Big
Apple
John,
One,
ready for
Apple
you.
Music, Apple TV Plus, Apple Arcade, iCloud Plus.
I hear the acting's pretty good on that one.
So's the deal I got from Verizon. iPhone 14 Pro on now. You should get one.
Could be your first
Selfie
time, son. You never know.
Wow, you can hustle when you need to.
Get a new iPhone 14 Pro on us. And get it with one unlimited iPhone only on the network America relies on.
There's an opportunity here.
Yeah, always make sure that when they're babies, they're very delicate. But right now, this age, they're a little more, they're a lot more stable. So, when they're a baby, you have to be really careful.
The Cleaning Lady, opening tomorrow at 9, 8 Central on Fox.
The back.
People at home wondering, can Washington get this playoff? Mike Pereira, what do you say?
He's too fragile.
Yeah.
Now he's starting to sit up on his own.
Well, we couldn't hear Mike, but we talked to Mike during the break, and he said, "Yep, they did get it off." Remember, you always get the beat, right? The officials look at the play clock, and when it's 0, they look up, and the ball's got to be gone. Try to get Mike back in another moment, but you talked about it. All the struggles, they've had some negative plays. That was a pretty drive for Carson Wentz.
And a great job with the tempo, right? A lot of those plays, Micah Parsons was on the sideline, so very smart of Washington to say, hey, the best player on the field is on the sideline. Let's not give them an opportunity to sub. Let's keep them with the personnel on the field. A little mix of some quick game, a little mix of some and obviously capped off with a really nice pass by Carson Wentz. That shows the balance of what this offense can do. It's just a matter now of sustaining.
You jumping, Romey.
Well, Ron Rivera has kept this team in this game, and now they've got the lead. And Tom Ronaldo's got an eye on it down on the sidelines.
Remember, we talked to him this week, guys, and he told us he understood the frustration after the tough
I think
loss
that's
to
what
Philadelphia, but that the most
John, do you
important
think
thing is
they're gonna let him go?
front thing in the meeting when he showed the team 14 plays.
Because it basically came down to
every single one of them.
the three teams.
He
The
told
young
us,
Bucks
I
and Kenny
wanted them to see
were
what we
keeping,
can do. The plays where we did it right. To get
And
them
guess
to
what?
know,
Tom had no choice.
these
He
are
had
plays we can and will make. Hard to keep.
He already lost Jordan Rose. He already lost Rose.
He already lost Cody. He would have lost.
He would have left
the Bucks and
Kenny. Against Punk, somebody who just barely came in here to do work. He didn't even work. And plus, I heard like half the
It's so true. Obviously, I spent a lot of time with Ron. So often after a tough game, coaches are
he's
kind
one of those
torn.
Bama's are probably in the locker room
in the trash, right? Last week against Philly,
trying to
they
teach
struggled.
people
You throw it
things
in the
and they're
trash
like,
and move on.
get the fuck
Do you
out
sit
of
there
here.
and really?
You know why? It's
pound
because there's no
to
like
take?
authority in
Ron
terms
always
of
had
the
a
locker
great
room. Like, they
feel
have like,
for
they,
how
I mean, in terms of
handle
like,
coming out of
they
bad
can kind of create their own
situations,
character. They don't have to
getting
worry
his
about
team ready
somebody
to move forward.
but
You see
doing
that
it. Yeah, butting in, I guess.
Going to give it to
I mean,
Elliott.
they have authority. That's what I know. I feel like Cody was an authority back
Greg
then.
Olsen,
think so?
Ron Rivera,
He was the only one
good
that was
times together. Casey.
Damn, son, you going for that Bolivian choro? Get in there, son.
You're listening very intently in this picture, and now you're kind of giving it back.
Yeah, I think we were on the same page here. I think we were all yelling at the official. Sorry, Mike Pereira. I apologize to you and all of your
Good luck trying to get the respect of these guys.
That, and the worst part is like,
Just because you got the money and someone owned the company, bro.
yeah, man, yeah. They could have did way better. But they're picking up a lot of traction with the Mexico Bamas, people from New Japan. Let's go! Let's fucking go! Is that Foster?
Oh my god.
St. Juice, let's go!
Benjamin St. Juice, if it stands his first career interception.
Hey, and your boy Cooper Rush hasn't thrown a interception
Boy, I
since
thought
he
that
started.
was a touchdown at first, Greg. He just didn't have enough mustard on the throw.
It's coming back.
We'll see what they sort out here. Really nice pressure. You heard Cooper Rush move the point. They brought.
The quarterback was in the pocket. Illegal contact. Defense.
Oh, come the fuck on! Come the fuck on!
And there's that big penalty.
That's that baby back bullshit.
Illegal rush. What do you mean?
There you go. Contact right there in the
I think
slot.
he has to get off, like, what, 10 yards before he can make contact? No, after 5 yards, you can't make any contact. Yeah.
He ended up getting the pick, but really nice.
That motherfucker ran right into his arms.
Wasn't picked up great. Cooper Rush kind of on his
Hey,
back
man,
foot sailed it.
you know Jerry, man, he likes to put the first on the payroll.
Fuck it, hey.
Washington have had a few of those boo-boos today. As Elliott with a short game, Mike Pereira chimed in and said, although clearly a penalty. He slid into him there.
Praying. Look at that. He man praying.
37 minutes.
Hell yeah, he's like, Daddy, what's happening?
Yeah, so Mike Pereira says
why are we
it's
losing?
a penalty for sure. Ron Rivera. So if you were on the sideline, you'd be yelling with him?
Yeah, I would have been standing right next to him. Whether I saw the play or not, I would have just taken his side and just screamed that it wasn't a penalty. But yeah, St. Jude's just has
He likes to jump. That's his favorite thing right now. Jumping, we're jumping. Yay, Romey. Yeah.
Very underthrown.
On second down, 4-man run.
Pick.
Batted down at the line. Deron Payne got his big hands up. And knocked it
Deron
away.
Payne looks like a refrigerator.
Saw
That
that
motherfucker
great
thick
shot
everywhere.
of Greg Olsen back in the day with the Carolina Panthers, kind of giving it to the officials with his former head coach Ron Rivera.
Yo, where are all these fucking refs from?
I sat up
Dallas.
right here,
All of
stood
them?
right here on the
Bitches.
sidelines and listened to our very own Greg Olsen, and I can confirm he always gave it to the officials. I mean, I just remember this guy has 3 kids.
did a
the way he was
flash.
talking to those
Hell yeah,
officials.
son.
Gave it
He
to
watches
him.
Montez Ford a lot. You know what I'm saying? He knows these street
We
politics.
finally bonded over a glass of wine in California, but now they're going to have picnic.
Oh my days. Son. You could have fucking just underhanded that joint to him. He was wide open.
Torn ACL, that one's got to feel good for 15.
No question. That first catch, he talked last week. He thought physically he was there, mentally, little, kind of hesitation getting back out there. But man, that allows him to take a deep breath.
Damn.
Floater out to Lamb, who tries to make a cut, but his momentum took him out of bounds. And he's got a short pickup there.
So often.
See McGovern back in at left guard as they continue the rotation.
So often everyone focuses on the rehab schedule, right? Talking about Michael Gallup coming back from an ACL. So often it's the mental approach.
He's like,
getting your feet underneath you takes far longer than the actual physical recovery. That's exactly what Michael Gallup said. A lot of people thought he was going to play last week against New York, but still felt he needed some more practice time.
I got a hop, son.
Getting his first catch, I know will go a long way until settling those nerves.
Elliott right side, barreling forward, strong run. Elliott, he's got a big gainer. He's going to pick up 6. We've got another game break with Carissa Thompson.
Thanksgiving Giants up 7-6. Daniel Jones gonna keep this
Did
one
he run it
himself.
again?
Dog, he's so slow.
Career game with multiple
God damn.
rushing touchdowns. Giants
This man be running in 2 touchdowns already.
I'm sitting next to Pereira, Greg, and he says you're still good with him.
I like to wear those throwback giant helmets, though.
Yeah.
I don't like the joints with the NY on it.
He's got a first down.
Yeah, I always wonder why teams, we've seen now both teams, Washington and Dallas, go to this up-tempo style of offense, and it just has an ability to really settle teams down. If you feel like you're struggling, you feel like you're not finding your rhythm, there's something about it.
Kellen Moore, offensive coordinator for these Cowboys, turning up the rhythm here. 3:30 to go in the half. Pollard in the game at tailback now.
You see he slapped his hand down?
Pollard has it. Center step up the middle. Good run.
Dog.
Inside the 30.
63 ran over Deron Payne, son.
Chase Young, Washington waiting to have him back. He's eligible to return next week. Not sure if that's going to be the case. He tore his ACL last year, too, week 10. And obviously such a force his rookie year, defensive rookie of the year. Commanders miss him.
Yeah, we mentioned earlier, they got 3 first-round picks up front. Well, they really got 4 when he comes back. So, that's the strength. And I know they're chomping at the bit to get him back out there. He's their tone setter. He's their game changer. He's their Micah Parsons.
10th play of the drive. It's Pollard dancing around looking for a seam down to the 26. Well, Chase Young had a little conversation with Tom Rinaldi earlier. Tom, I saw you. What did he say?
Yeah, I had a chance to catch up with Chase. First met back at Ohio State. Said all the perspective that he's gained here from not being out there. All that he's learned. First serious
tuned in right now, bud. We're tuned in right now.
Can't wait to get back out there. But he's learned patience and a different way to look at the game. We talked about him when we talked about Micah. He's out there.
We're jumping
for a first down. And that'll take us down
You a player.
to the 2-minute warning.
Man, Sweat is quiet. You might have to let that go.
Yes, he's gonna be gone. Payne's gonna be gone.
Washington up.
Oh, we got Jonathan Allen.
No. I think they're gonna give up Sweat. That go of Sweat.
You think so?
I think it'll be look.
The
only bright side of this whole entire defense right now is Payne. He's the only one putting in work.
No, Foster and St. Juice are.
No, but I'm talking about. I'm talking about the draft picks that we have to be able to afford to sign.
Oh yeah.
Did someone slap you?
It's either going to be Sweat or Payne. One of the two.
I keep Payne. Yeah. You can always get another edge right there.
Yeah.
Get tickets now.
Now, if Sweat starts producing because Chase Young is back.
Go fish one of the banners out for Georgia.
But I mean, think about this. That just shows that Sweat can't produce without Chase. What kind of BS is that?
Yeah, he can't have his own pressure.
Yeah,
They'll be like a dynamic dude. They'll be like Ray Lewis, Terrell Suggs. But at least Suggs produce on his own.
That's what I'm saying.
Retired.
Sweat hasn't done anything since Young days on.
Oh, I'm in this fight.
Done nothing. He's very good. He's very good complimentary with Chase. Yeah, I agree with you. I think they did great things together. You know what I'm saying? But I think Chase can do that with somebody else that's high draft pick.
What if the Redskins can't ain't that guy from Chicago?
You hungry, Bobby? You hungry?
Taco Bell when a big crazy
like you're hungry.
It was too much. What you need in the morning is turkey, simple food.
This bad
eggs, sausage,
How do you know he's hungry?
and a warm turkey. They should open a restaurant that only serves us breakfast crunch days.
You riffing or is this part of the commercial?
That's the sign.
Want to wake up to smoother, brighter skin day one?
He's so focused on
Olay
fucking
Retinol
jumping right now.
24
He's like, I don't
recharges
know,
my
Dad.
skin
I
while I
told you,
sleep.
fuck that.
No wonder it was awarded best night cream.
He knows that he has a bottle.
Activated.
So is that like a BB cam app you can put on?
Everything clicks.
Fuck no, we're streaming on Twitch and YouTube right
Invisalign
now.
Aligners.
Yeah, son. What's good?
Everything clicked for Aaron Jones and the Packers Alliance in their Week 2 matchup with the Bears. The Green Bay running back rushed for 142 yards and 38 yards receiving.
Actually, might want to
He
cover that.
also scored 2 touchdowns,
No, it's all good.
leading the Packers to
No, so it's always mom can see it.
Get doctor-recommended Invisalign aligners for a smile that makes everything click. Invisalign aligners, transforming smiles, changing lives.
Oh yeah, so did you get that FIFA? My man said he about
Oh,
retired
yeah.
his last jump.
Dog.
He's about to retire.
All right, man.
So you know they're losing the
This is
FIFA license.
this is
I
the
got
last.
I got the PS5 just for you.
Thank God.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the game today.
Okay. Doug Peterson back in Philly.
You owe me. This nigga beat me one time, I think in 22, and dipped. And they never played me again.
Yeah, no, I was good after that.
Then I need to get that.
I think if you're Dallas,
we were like,
I think it was the beginning.
you and fucking Kawhi can like fucking play.
I don't know what it was, but
It was me, Kawhi, and Cactus, or was it
Kevin
It was Jumpy. Yeah, probably Jumpy. No, it's good, dog. Barcelona. Lewandowski, Jules Conde.
we got the stats squad.
Fucking Pedri. It's like Bayern Munich moved over. You know? Started speaking Spanish. It was crazy.
It's all good. It's a good man. I still got speed on my side. I got all the youth in my life.
I know, dog. Fucking Napoli, dog. My name.
You for days. You got skills and you got experience. What you don't got is defense is still slow. So you're still going to put 5 back to try to come.
I might even play back as that position.
I think they just jumped.
If God forbid I put 2 of my midfielders up there, you don't know what to do.
For what? All right, that's cool. Offensive.
On center, Tyler Biotish.
You ever get tired, my boy? You ever get tired? He said, hell no.
Yeah, it looked like he was
His legs
trying
are
to make a
working, son.
point.
His legs are
I'm not
working.
exactly sure if he jumped or not. You heard Cooper Rush saying, kill, 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 kill. I don't know if that he twitched the ball or something, but...
What happened? You feeling Daddy's beard? Sure is.
Oh hell yeah.
Clock will start when we snap.
I deserve this.
So it's interesting.
Camilo, man.
They could have taken a 10-second runoff there, top of Mike Pereira, but the defense declining. For your point, they'd like to get the ball back here.
Absolutely. They don't have to take a timeout as a result, so they can stop the clock by declining the penalty, keep the 10 seconds, and still have 3 timeouts.
That makes it 1st and 15. Set up a draw. Wide open at the middle. Pollard inside the...
Stop it. Slow that fool down.
As long as they keep keeping the field goal.
Now, see if Washington calls a timeout. They do. Well, you can start Saturday strong with Big Noon Saturday as number 4 Michigan taking their show on the road to Indiana. Starts a Big Noon kickoff live in Bloomington, 10 a.m. Eastern. And then Michigan, Indiana at noon on Fox.
The worst is when the Bama looks like
Washington, their first
like
timeout
it's
of
his
the
mom's face shape, but with my face on it.
The Commanders in
You
the
can't laugh at
6
this.
lead. Carson Wentz touched
Fuck
it.
There's no getting out of this one.
There ain't no way.
There's no way.
He's got 4 of
He's
them
got
already
like
this
all
year.
my features, flat feet. Got my hands. He's got like little versions of my hands. I think he's got her nose though. He's got like similar version of my ears, like the way they stick out.
Covered though by Jamin Davis, and now 3rd down, and the clock stops at 1:10.
Imagine you tell your moms.
We saw earlier CeeDee Lamb on one of
swear,
those
she
option
would
routes in the
Fucking
slot.
liar.
Jamin Davis, but what a nice
Fucking
job here by
liar.
Jamin Davis. The difference is
Not even
versus
one
what
time.
we saw earlier.
It'll be your last.
Forced Pollard to break out, use the sideline as his friend. Much better job there matching that choice route to set up his 3rd down.
Yeah, he knows his food, right? He's like, about time, old man. I'm starving. Leave my feet. Oh my fucking days. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Fucking Michael Gallup, this motherfucker had a torn ACL. Comes back and gets a touchdown. Piece of shit. Who got burnt?
Foster Carter.
Dog.
Touchdown feels even better for Michael Gallup and his return. This is just scramble drill. He sees Cooper Rush break the pocket, and he's just going to work with his quarterback.
Oh, they mismatched that joint.
Really impressive there by Cooper Rush. Keeping that play alive. Mike McCarthy loves it. Got to love that for Michael Gallup. His return from a pretty significant injury for him.
Come on, we're getting
15-play drive. Michael Gallup back from the ACL.
Run! Run! Grab it and run!
Washington is going to be taken down.
Oh, he's got to pitch the ball.
He's got to stay up.
Keep the ball alive.
The no-lose situation. F.A. Obata got the hand on it. Instead, it's just a blocked point after. Still, it's Dallas in the lead.
Alright, so
this makes it a really good, interesting game now.
well now, because we got a minute 12 seconds left, I was just about to say. Let's see what happens.
We can go for a field goal.
At the very least, we can get a field goal out of this and fuck Vegas. I'm gonna see if I can throw 10 down right now. See if we get a field goal.
Basic cable.
Just see what it gets us.
Oh no, I got the spinning wheel.
He's like, give me my sleep, motherfucker.
Come on, fool, you're just gonna lose money.
Game has to start.
You play these too much. Dr. Pepper. The
He's taking.
It's
about call right now, boys. We're live right now.
Oh, it's frozen. They froze the first half.
Yeah, probably.
The only thing they have left is the money line. Fuck that. Ooh, Romey. Let's not get this.
Mama's gonna be mad.
What if you were a global energy company with operations in Scotland, technologists in India, and customers all on different systems? You need to pull together. So you call in IBM and Red Hat to create an open hybrid cloud platform. Now data is
Yeah, that's what that pink bottle was for. That's warm water.
and your digital transformation is helping find new ways
He's
to
like, hold on, boys. I'm gonna get started early. Don't wait up.
Don't wait up.
Changing industry.
I get it. Don't worry.
IBM.
Big Joe, stop right now.
Don't worry, that's like 3 pieces in one right now.
As good as
Don't worry, Romey, we got you. Your dad has actually set up and showed to us. You auto-qualified.
I can't hear you.
I should probably stop.
Choose wisely.
He
Choose
saw
Wendy's
Mommy's
new
Iron Age
homestyle
yesterday, and he
French
was like,
toast
yo. You should be one of those Iron Age babies. And one of them bandos who goes there like Savage. It's all one. You want to go to the Iron Age?
When he asks for the Iron Age, you know he's a bitch.
When he does, I'm calling you. I'm like, yo, we'll be the Iron Age. We're gathering. Rolling one seat.
Then tonight on NBC. Tune in tomorrow.
You know we're down.
ESPN.
Yeah, I found the recipe for their
Your
salad.
mobile phone with NFL Plus.
For the salad at Iron Age?
You're going to see F.A. Owada. He's lined up right here in the A
YouTube,
gap.
this Korean lady has it.
Oh my God.
It's easy too. Look, y'all basically make it already outside of like
great block, but now watch.
vinegar, red pepper, flakes,
the ball. You want to keep this play alive. You see 34 Christian Holmes saying, pitch me the ball, keep it alive.
Shit, Swiss.
He was so excited about the
Really?
block.
Yeah. But I mean, basically every time y'all make those videos, those 3 things y'all are missing, that's it. Fucking onions salad and onions. How much y'all eat onions?
We always have onions on it.
Look, I don't know.
We always make a salad with tomato, onions.
They do regular and spring.
No, we do white onions.
Yeah, they do white onions and little small green. But that's
Get a
it.
field goal range. Ironically, their kicker,
Red pepper,
who's got a
flakes,
big
that's it.
booming leg, Joey Sly, has
No,
not
no.
protected
Pepper
himself
flakes and
yet in
vinegar.
4 weeks,
I'll
which
send
is
it to
almost
you.
hard to believe.
It is hard to believe. He does have a big
We eat jalapenos with the salad.
Carolina guys that have come up here now to Washington with Coach
My man BZ told me, he's like,
My
yeah.
grandma be
He's
tricking
like,
me with that
shit
shit
like
like bananas and shit.
Tell you what, he's
He
also
was like, yeah, but I can't. You're gonna have to calm down on the jalapenos. He's like, my butt has been on fire for the past 4 days.
Yes, I believe that.
We eat penos every day. Every day.
Here's Wentz. They're going to run it to McKissick. That was an interesting call. That's not going to
That
get
makes no
rushed.
sense.
Israel
throw the ball.
Mukwamu read it well. And they're letting the clock run down. I don't get this.
Yeah, you
Who the fuck is making the play
kind of
calls?
going like a muddle huddle here. Where they're not huddling, but they're not really playing with a lot of pace.
They're really not.
Yeah, what are they doing?
Based on how this down goes, they definitely don't want to give Dallas
Dog.
the ball back.
Oh my god. You wasted 20 seconds.
Before half.
It was at 55. It's at 30 now.
This better be a bomb. This better be a bomb. That's what I'm saying.
Remember, Dallas still has all.
Could have done that the first time.
Wentz
Oh my god.
All that
throws
for
to the
this.
side, and he's going to be out of bounds.
How much
Logan
time you burn?
Thomas, who's got his first
You burned
catch
20
today.
seconds for that?
Be a 3rd down and 2
You could've-
with 22 seconds left in the half.
You could have done all that without all that.
Yeah.
I think
Minus
the
15
three
seconds.
timeouts by Dallas is what concerned Washington. Throwing complete on 1st or 2nd down. You
They
still
don't believe that
I
their
see what you're
defense can
saying.
hold 3 timeouts.
maybe feel like the way Dallas's offense just had that long drive. You don't want to put your defense right back out there after a 15-play scoring drive, kind of going to halftime here.
Yeah, and you saw that is stay your offense on the field. Complete this first down.
He's going to run it. And
Why?
They're going to pick up a 1st down.
Because they're just trying to, right now they're not even trying to get the 3 points.
And they
Oh, wow.
They're just trying to get
with
the first down.
17 seconds to go.
Now they call time
So
out.
they got 1 timeout left. 17
Look at his eyes.
Now they're going to do a
Way to
big
go. I mean,
time
realistically,
throw
Sly.
or at least a 20
You get to
yard.
the
That motherfucker
42,
O-line
you get
gonna hold him up for
his
2
career
seconds.
56. He's attempted crazy.
I don't
distances
understand why we
with
haven't
the leg.
gone
Hasn't hit on
to
any
free
past
agency
56.
to find an offensive line.
Yeah, we were
Like, we
in
need-
London a couple years ago. I think
Clearly,
it was 2019.
we
and
need
it
to
was
draft
one of those
others.
weird free kick games where we could be fair.
Unless that
call
Bama can kick from 80 yards, he better put his leg down.
At the Tottenham Stadium, and he actually attempted, like I think it was like a 65 or 66-yard free kick. The stands went crazy. They thought they were at a soccer match. He missed it, but he's got a huge leg, as you said.
He does. He has a really big leg.
Just give him a chance.
We just need to get him above the 50.
Realistically, need 23 yards or so. 1 timeout left, can go anywhere. Wentz decides to go for
Nope.
a ball.
On Diggs' side, son. On Diggs' side, you're going to throw on to everybody. You're going to throw to Stephon Diggs, who has the most fucking interceptions in the league. Dog. And was that even to Terry McLaurin?
No.
To Dodson.
He plays defensive back like he's a wide receiver. He's got the best
Look,
ball
that
skills
Bama
of
got
any
burnt.
secondary player in
He
the
got
entire
burnt.
league. That ball looked like
He was on the
running under
outside.
fade.
He threw to the inside. What the fuck was that?
Chances are he's going to come down with it. One of
You're making my son roll over.
secondary players in the entire
Dog, I know. I'm dead. I'm dead too, Poppy. I'm
Yeah,
dead.
I know, we're all-
He's
we're
dead.
all-
He's
do a
dead.
similar
He's like making my son
down the side.
Fucking A. He's looking at Beats like.
From scrimmage.
What was he thinking?
What's
going on, man?
Over there and attack him because
You want the rest of
he gets
this
his hands
next
near
game?
it. He's going to come down with it.
Cowboys have all 3 timeouts. If they want to
10
get
seconds,
crazy here,
might as well just
they
like
won't. Just going to hand it off to Elliott. And happy to take their lead into the locker room.
I'm not going to put you to sleep.
And they'll let it run.
Well, at least you get the ball in the second half.
Time to take a look at our top performers, brought to you by Monarch. Tuesdays on Fox. As you look at this one, we look at quarterbacks. Wentz with a touchdown. Rush with a touchdown. And CeeDee Lamb with a nice first half. 59 yards. At the break, it's the Cowboys 12. The Commanders 7. Cooper Rush finding Michael Gallup for the lead. Halftime show now in LA. Verizon halftime. Kurt Menefee. All yours, my friend.
Welcome to the Verizon halftime. The network America relies on.
And the Cowboys continue to welcome you to the Verizon halftime. Terry Bradshaw here with the highlights. Let's roll.
Let's do it. Let's have some fun. Bears at the New York Football Giants. Daniel Jones, quarterback for the New York Giants. Daniel Jones, play action, bootleg out. Everybody drops off deep. Sean Payton's here. He knows if you've got a quarterback that can run, he'll take it in. Jones does. 2 touchdowns rushing in the first half for Jones. That's an 8-yarder. 14-9 Giants over the Bears. Seahawks, Geno Smith coming off a 300-yard passing game.
Oh,
2
snap,
touchdowns
Geno with the
last week.
sneak.
Just this time with his legs. Just like Jones, though, drops back. Everybody drops deep.
Crashing
He
the
sees
line.
the gap.
It's
Takes it into the
24-9.
24-9.
Not even halftime yet.
On top of Detroit.
Tennessee taking on Indianapolis. Derrick Henry taking on Jonathan Taylor, if you will, as far as 2 of the best running backs in the league.
Roll
The 19-yard
Tide.
touchdown run. This game all
Fuck
tight
yeah.
so far. As they approach halftime, it is 24-10. Titans in firm control.
Come on,
All right,
Ravens.
Buffalo Bills at the Baltimore. Buffalo Bills at the Baltimore Ravens. There it is, inside struggle pass. Nice job.
That motherfucker ran at 8 people. That wasn't even defense.
20-9, all Baltimore Ravens in this football game.
Let's go. And they're at home.
Doug Peterson back in Philadelphia where he won that Super Bowl a couple years ago. Now coaching the Jacksonville Jaguars.
It's my understanding that he has his statue outside the stadium. Not bad. Straight up to 6 miles. Nice job. Good football. Nice game. This game coming
Damn, that's a
close
good game.
now.
24-20.
Going back 20-14
14
on
points
top of the visiting team.
Hey, who are you taking? Justin Herbert or Trevor Lawrence
Houston.
to put on any team?
Austin Eckler taking the handoff, goes outside. This is what he does pretty well. Catch the ball well, too.
Trevor Lawrence.
This is all charges. Another one-sided
What?
game, 24-7.
Like,
They
Coach
lead it on
Walter's
the road
potential?
at the Texans. How about the Jets on the
I could
road
put Trevor
at the
Lawrence with,
Steelers?
like,
Zach Wilson back. First game this
Shit,
year.
Washington. These are wide receivers. You could throw them there. I think he would
Watch
flourish.
this, folks.
Just
Snap.
everybody.
Hand off to the motion guy coming around.
Oh, no.
He hands off to the other guy. The old Philly specialist we saw comes Philadelphia takes care of New England in the Super Bowl.
He does a better job.
Yes, 10-3.
That was pretty good.
Yeah,
that was good. Jacoby Brissett and the Browns at Atlanta. Jacoby Brissett into the end zone.
Dog, this man would take the ball 8 times before he got into the end zone.
Exactly. 10-10. The Browns and Falcons tied to the half. Yes, they were.
Them motherfuckers should be playing running back.
At the New Orleans Saints, which is
I
played
saw like
in London. Will
3/4 of this
the
game
Tigers
earlier.
football game up.
Oh, he's talking shit.
Does it? Hits the upright. Hits the crossbar. Doink, doink. A 61-yard field goal.
Is he
No
upset
good.
that Washington's
Minnesota
losing?
28. The New Orleans Saints.
I don't know what he's saying.
25. Long trip home.
Which is
All
other?
right, back to the game that you are watching. Dallas with the lead against Washington right now, Sean Payton. Cooper Rush, look, he's trying to get his 3rd win. And if you're a young quarterback playing in this game, who do you find? You find your playmakers.
This nigga's threatening
You
us.
see him throw it to CeeDee Lamb here. They did a good job early in this
I wish
game.
you would.
Coming underneath. A little bit of
If I didn't have evidence for this best
screen
game
fly
on it,
out.
now I definitely do.
Comes right back here with another controlled throw. This is going to be an underneath shallow cross. You'll see him one more time to CeeDee Lamb. Gallup returns in this game also and gets the go-ahead touchdown. That's encouraging, especially
What was
for a
this, just
passing
now?
game that struggled a little bit. Anything to help him out. We
We got a defensive game.
Yeah, the formula, I think Dallas is going to be in a lot of games like this with this new style of offense. You talked about the pregame, run the football, protect the football, play to the strength of your team, the defense. But if I'm Washington,
No, he's talking to us.
Football.
And then he saw the neighbor and he stopped the shit.
Limit mistakes.
No, he saw the neighbor like two houses down.
Yep. That's a good quarterback has been sacked as much as Carson Wentz and under pressure as much as Carson Wentz.
You're welcome to come up anytime, boy.
You
can hear me, you're welcome.
We do like the black uniforms. Dallas fans might say,
we got something for you too.
Back from that knee injury, he gets a touchdown and the Verizon play of the half. The Verizon Halftime Show is brought to you by Verizon, the network America relies on, and the official 5G network of the NFL.
All the hard work for the whole season, right here.
They fucked the Padres. They fucking and the Phillies.
The National League's biggest
They're sniping all of our Bama's.
Fight for the crown.
So you hear the people who want to buy the Nats say, y'all have to sell Soto in order for us to buy it because you don't want to pay
multiple fantasy worlds. Your dominant reign is unprecedented. To watch over this dynastic empire, you scored a TV that's unbeatable in every measurable visual category. The only thing that can hand this fancy TV better defeat
you got a Sprite?
bad internet.
Hell yeah.
Get good internet with Cox, just named America's fastest internet download
Where the boys
speeds.
going?
Because
Let's see where the boys are going.
serve good internet.
Energy demands are rising, and the effects are being felt everywhere. That's why at Chevron, we're increasing production in the Permian Basin by 15%. And we're projected to reach 1 million barrels
Washington is only down by 3 points, you know what I'm saying? It's not that bad of a game, y'all.
to reduce our carbon emissions.
Romey and I are here at the Hincha and Beezy's layer,
help ensure
you know, holding it down, and the Berg.
This
and
is GE Aerospace.
it's tough right now, you know what I'm saying? We're hoping that they can come back, and it's going to be tough, Bobby. It's tough. Washington can only do but so much. You know what I'm saying? Carson Wentz is only but one man. A useless man, but a man nonetheless.
COVID-19, but it was
I'll take some ice.
And it's still making people really sick. The COVID-19 updated boosters are here. They help protect against multiple variants, all in one shot. Make it yours. Get boosted this fall.
Life is busy, so come
Hey, so where'd y'all get this couch?
once. First, fill up with
Where'd y'all get this couch?
Plus to help keep your engine running like new.
Nice.
Then save up for the fuel rewards program and never pay full price for gas
Nope.
again.
Oh, wow.
His house? His old crib?
And finally, snack up
Oh,
for
wait, was this
savings
the
and more.
couch that was in the living room?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is the living room
Make
couch.
the most of the stops you need to make with Shell.
Yeah, I remember.
The one room we're never allowed to go in. But we were searching for couches, me and Beats,
Dog, it's tough.
because
It's hard to
we
find.
had the old couch, that same old couch,
Yeah.
and it was bad because me and Beats were sitting down and we're big there, so we went down.
Yeah, of course.
We were searching couches, and the couches were like, for brand new couches, even on sale during Memorial Day weekend, we were gonna spend like a good $2,800 on like a regular couch.
Yeah.
My mom was like, she's like, honestly, she's like, I don't mind selling you the couch I have, which is way better. This is leather.
Yeah.
The other one was like not even leather. It was just, and it wasn't this type of porch heel, right? She's like, I'll sell you that one, and then I can buy a new couch because I want to. She's like, I want to bring up the living room anyway.
Yeah.
I don't have the brown and the white.
I like
So
that.
she was like, I'll buy the new couch and you guys can pay me back, payments. And so much. So I was like, I talked to Beats. Beats was like, yeah, you want to look at it? We looked at it. It's straight. Like, honestly, this is a couch that we never used ever.
Fucking love it. Just like the size of it, dog, like.
The practicability. We haven't put stuff in here yet, but you can open this up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's tight.
You can put Romey in there, put the sleep. Put you to sleep in there, to be honest with you.
I'm passing out on the old joint. That's what I'm used to.
Your vacation is now.
Because like this is the old couch. This right here is the old couch.
Yeah.
So we just kept it here because this was good.
911.
But this is where it's at. She sold this to you? She sold this?
Fans.
21? $200?
No, 1,800.
1800? Oh, hell yeah.
Only on NFL.
She bought her own stuff for like 28.
Some of the brightest stars in the game.
A brand new couch.
Light up
And it was a sectional. Just like you wanted?
Yeah.
4 piece or 5 piece section.
How many pieces is there?
This is 5 pieces. 5 pieces. Because it's 1, 2, 4 pieces dressed down the line.
Wow.
Next
You can shape it however you want.
Eastern, only
Yeah.
NFL Network.
We can put it, it just made sense to do it this way.
No, of course.
That's a fun one here in Arlington at the half. Carson Wentz has a touchdown pass. Trayvon Diggs has another interception. Shocker. And a good game. 12-7 Cowboys over the Commanders. Third quarter. Coming up next.
You all right?
It's
I am a living legend. He came to play. Say so. Get out
So on my Tootsie. What is this Tootsie?
This thing. It's making you get
What time is pizza?
What do you mean? These straps are mind-blowing. They
That's
cover
what they
hundreds
should
of
be
data
like 10
points
minutes.
like HRV and REM sleep, so you know all you need for recovery.
And you are?
I'm an investor in Invesco QQQ, a fund that gives me access to NASDAQ 100 innovations. like
Sprite.
wearable training,
Nectar of the gods.
optimization tech.
How long?
I'm done.
Become an agent of innovation with Invesco QQQ.
I'm okay.
Before investing, carefully read and consider fund objectives, risk, charges, expenses, and more in prospectus at Invesco.com.
All right, slow down a little bit. Check your mirrors.
Hey, so you got a baseball bat?
Remember that place? It's gonna show nice and warm. Yeah, there's something I want to ask you. Absolutely. How do I link my phone? That's what you want.
When it comes to fighting childhood cancer, we're thinking of everyone. It's your journey.
Unbeatable internet. Meant to do anything so you can do anything.
My dad made the brilliant move to get us T-Mobile home internet.
But everybody's online during the day, so we lose speed. We become nocturnal. Well, I'm up.
Come on, kids.
Well, if you just switch, maybe you don't have to be vampires.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we really use the V word.
We prefer day adjacent.
I'll go vampire.
Get Xfinity internet with unlimited data included for $29.99 a month for 2 full years. So when you add Xfinity
When
Mobile,
you start
switch today.
the bus driving day?
Well, I already started.
Oh, cool.
This week was just like the feature class.
Yeah.
Gotta learn how to feature the whole bus and all that shit. I gotta basically learn the whole thing. No, it sucks, man.
Really? Why?
It sucks. Every single fucking part. You gotta tell them like your mirrors, the windshield, the fucking the springs, everything about the bus. They do like pure fucking mechanic.
Oh, whoa.
You gotta go to the back of the engine, know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh, stop.
You gotta tell them what the alternator is, the freaking water pump, all this shit, bro.
There ain't no way that a bus driver can tell me that shit if I ask him.
Bro, I said whenever I was in elementary school, these niggas were bringing all the laws back.
Like, I showed them the book that I gotta learn, man. I'm like, yo, this
Bro,
is fucking crazy.
You get to know about air brakes and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's the first part of the test. The second part is, you pass that, you gotta go out and basically learn how to park and back the bus. Oh shit. And you pass that, then the third part is basically you taking the bus out to a drive.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use
That has to be like the
of
easiest thing in there.
this broadcast or any
Everybody
pictures,
depends
descriptions, or
on the
accounts of the
training.
game
Some trainers are like,
is prohibited.
what does sign say? You know, like, you're so focused on driving, like, what sign?
The stop way motherfucker that you ran.
You gotta be like, oh, that was a pedestrian sign. Or, you know, right name on somebody's sign.
Oh, wow. Damn, I didn't realize it was like that.
What an unbelievable throw here.
I didn't know it was that big lead.
Just put them motherfuckers on the bus. It's a smoke mechanic. It's not like I'm gonna fix it for you.
It's the same bullshit to me.
I ain't no mechanic. This shit breaks down. I ain't fixing the shit.
If that was the case, I'd be doing that.
Right. What the fuck?
Washington,
Exactly.
they're just happy.
If you're paying me to be a mechanic, good shit. I'll fucking be a mechanic.
They run the ball as they told us they would. Cowboys have had some nice drives.
Now I'm
They
gonna get
converted
2
on the
weeks off.
touchdown on the last drive to Gallup, but the defense for Washington is held up inside the red
That's when I
zone,
started the 3-week
just
course.
outside the red zone.
Where do they have it at?
Field goal.
Chico.
Gallup
Oh,
back
cool.
from an ACL. And so it's been fun. So
Where all the buses are?
Yeah, that's a depot.
1 and 2.
Oh, yeah.
There's actually a depot here near
Washington
the
won
crib.
points
It's
on
like 5
the
minutes of the road.
deferred, so they will get it to start this third quarter as we go down to town.
Yeah. That fake one, fuck that kid, son.
No, Kennedy High School.
Oh, okay.
Across Kennedy High School, man, you see the entrance to the bus stop.
That's where they found some success and
Oh, you're right.
So depending, like after the whole shebang, I think
there are some things open down
Take
there.
you to
you graduate, and they'll probably send you with the closest people to your lot, and if they So Randolph needs to drive
across the middle to exploit matchups
like 10 minutes.
against linebackers. Rivera,
What a
pretty
blessing.
energized about coming out here at the second half, but he knows a long way to go, and he said,
You really want to
have
cut
to
the onside
execute
thing?
better, guys.
There's some good tries, no doubt about that. Trying to get the run game continued. Allen's going to go backwards. Michael Parsons just blew that play up. And on the run game, look,
So
we were
this
told
joint
all week
on
by
today,
Washington
so
we got to
when
run
I
the
first
ball
came
more
here,
to
it made me
stay
get off
in this
of
game. Well, obviously,
31,
look at this
right?
graphic. First three games,
all the way up,
and then you went up.
Yeah, and then went up and made the
Yeah,
right.
they've executed the game plan
Today,
that they
it
talked
made me
about
get
all
off at
week. I think
Montrose,
early on, the first couple
cut through the
possessions, the
pipe,
negative plays, the
go
turnovers,
down
getting behind the
Randolph,
chains. Of course,
and
they've
make
got
a
to
right.
eliminate
Make
that.
a right on Pierce
And
Mill.
so far, I think
And
if
then
you
a
ask
left of
Ron
Newport
and
Mill.
Scott Turner, the offensive
And then I
coordinator,
cut through
you're
Newport
within one
Mill.
score at half,
And
considering
then
how
I'm
poor the first
fucking in
half
front of your
have been.
neighborhood.
To
I
start
was
the
like,
season,
what?
I think they
I was like, son of a bitch. Like, I never knew it. I don't think I've ever made the right on Newport. I don't ever been on fucking Newport Mill Road.
There's many ways to get here. Like, you can also take the 33. I guess you can Kensington.
Yeah, well, that's what I was originally going to do, was take Kensington and then just ride that joint straight up, bust the left to Puerto Rico and on here. You know?
No, you can Michael Parsons.
But the way it took me today was actually the fastest. I thought it was like, we'll be there in 24 minutes.
Parsons was right in his
I'm
head.
like, what?
The guy is incredible.
Damn, all
And
right.
this next snap is
Yeah,
on
I'll
the
take the
defensive end.
Yeah, I was like, that's
Rush the
crazy.
passer.
I was like, that's like if I were to go basically from my house to Target and Rockville with the joint that we used to be
He
at.
goes from
About the same
defending their
time
best
it takes me.
receiver in the slot to now lining up down
So,
here to rush the pass.
shout out to that Newport Mills cut. I don't know if I can get way back there, dog, because that joint, like, you know how it is. The fucking cars are parking both sides of the street, and if one band is coming down, we gotta move to the side. Fucking Carson Wentz. Let's go, Jahan. Curtis Samuel. About time, baby. About time. Romey's happy.
Yeah, nice job here by Curtis. They call this a little spin route. He's going to show like he's running a post, and then he's going to put the brakes on.
And fake those fools out.
I think they got away with one here early on. You saw the Dallas players kind of pointing. Sadiq Charles, the right guard, kind of flinched. You mentioned he's in there for Trey Turner.
Starts recording. You wasn't talking shit.
Got away with one there, but a nice conversion on
He
that.
told me once. Remember? He came first time.
Well, that wall is exactly what head coach Mike McCarthy wants to see. He told me coming out of the half, point blank, we can stop
He's
the
talking
run.
shit.
They have over 100 yards.
Today he
in
really
the
messed
first
up.
half. We gotta let
Because everything
this
else
go
was
back.
like
Carson
more
Wentz
like,
played
you know,
little
he's
and
just
Greg
complaining and
wanted
shit
to
like that.
know.
But
For
today he
Dallas'
actually played.
offense, they've had
Like, don't make me
success with
come
the
up. I was
outside
like,
football.
okay,
We're
bet.
going to see it in the second
Now I
half.
got
He
it.
said, we're going to be selective.
Yeah, now if anything.
I like it. You know, it sounded like he was going to be
Got
great
paintball
with
gun?
there's an element of
Paintball gun. Like that back up.
for both teams.
Nah, you gonna give me the whatever play.
What? Nah. Shoot below the waist, though. It's not considered murder.
But he's inside the crib. That's his basically that house.
Shoot him inside. Trespassing. Trespassing once he gets his foot through the door.
Yep.
Like, can't come inside.
Like, you want to come?
Don't invite him inside, though.
We do. We never do. We never invite him.
No, like, I'm saying, somewhere, I was like, yeah, come inside, see what happens. Don't ever do that, because then you're like, no, you invited him. That's the court will get you for that, trust me.
Defensive coordinator.
Honestly, as soon as he steps those steps that you ran with him, that's our property
Big
technique.
guys across the board force all the offensive line
Crazy,
into one-on-one blocks. And Gallimore makes the nice tackle for loss. They mentioned moving Micah Parsons around. Look where he is here, KB. He's lined up over the center.
Yes, that's good. Yep, I
See
think
what
we'll
kind
do.
of stunt they have.
Yeah, I just was reading the text. As you call me. I got you.
Dotson caught it.
No problem.
Wilson, the safety, was all over it. And this Dallas defense with a statement on the opening drive.
Yeah, I mean, rightfully so. We spend a lot of time talking about Micah Parsons, but Donovan Wilson, when we asked Dan Quinn, who's the tone setter?
You've been
Who's the
taking
guy?
those
He
beauty
said
showers.
Donovan Wilson is by
30
far
minutes.
I be doing
our
that shit
most
too,
physical
so
tackler.
Chico be getting
He's
ass
our
fucked.
tone setter.
Yeah, bro. I go in the shower. My man's like, Clay, I go take. He's like, you gonna take a shower? Like, yeah, I'll be done. I'll take a shower. He's like, yo, the food's almost done. I'll be done in 10 minutes. I go in the shower, come out the shower. The food's still cooking. I'm like, he's like, Dad, you took a shower? I was like, yeah, man, what the fuck do do the shower? Like, it's just literally turn on the water, shampoo, wash, you did, and we're out. My man, watch. My man right now going through probably the quickest shower he's ever done. 20 minutes, watch. This nigga takes 40 minutes on the radio. I don't know what he be doing.
He's got a scrub, he's got a loofah.
Yeah, I don't know what he
He's got a
does.
shampoo, condition.
Yeah, the whole shebang, bro.
He got lights, candles.
Don't forget your John Hand.
Shouts to Beezy, he's got candles in his bathroom, ladies.
I noticed there weren't any refreshments, so I'm just gonna leave
That
it.
man gotta light up, gotta put a little ambiance in there, gotta put some music.
Put a little hue light in there, dog. Some music.
Progressive can protect you from becoming your parents, but we can't protect your home auto when you bundle us.
We don't need a line monitor. FanDuel is dropping you in the middle of all the fantasy football action all season long. Right now, new customers can play $1 worth of contest and get a $10 bonus instant. It's easy to build a team in minutes. From game to season-long contests, you can take home W's all year long. Make every moment more. FanDuel.
Sorry, how's it changing? How's it supposed to be that?
I would say the biggest difference is I don't get a lot of time to myself, but now I don't have to go anywhere by myself. Now I always got time. So I would say that's the plus minus.
So when you
But once it gets
bite
older,
it,
like
the flavors just confirm what the other four senses already know. This is fantastic.
All the parts in your
Elevate any event
like
with
all the
Canary
pools,
catering.
everything's in fucking walking distance.
Yeah.
So I mean, entertaining
Rates
him won't
may
be
be
hard.
rising, but with Rocket, you have an
What's gonna be your-
advantage. You can lock your rate for 90 days while you search for a home and refinance to a lower rate later with exclusive savings. That's the Rocket advantage. Call 8336-ROCKET today.
Get the new iPhone 14 Pro on us. Right now, T-Mobile is including Apple Business Essentials, so you can easily manage your team's devices. On the network with more 5G coverage, only from T-Mobile for Business.
He's like, come here, son. Come here, hold me right quick, son.
Logan Paul, face to face in the ring for the first time ever. Today's game is sponsored by T-Mobile. More 5G bars in more places.
I see those lights over there, bro. What's that over there?
A joint Fox Corporation.
Man, yesterday.
Support those affected by the
So I don't know the last
devastation
time
of
you guys went
Hurricane Ian.
to
The NFL family has come
Iron
together to support recovery
Next to
efforts
Iron
in
Age is this like
Florida.
little Korean store, and the Korean store has well they have like all types of like plushies
Visit
there, right?
redcross.org/NFL
But when we went yesterday,
and text the
there were
word
no
Ian to
plushies.
90999. Make a $10
I feel like
donation
it's
to
coming
help
down.
this devastating
I know what
effects. Looking at those
They don't have them
videos.
at Toys R Us, Target. I didn't see any at Walmart because right now he has a Charmander. It's down.
Came up to make a hit.
It's in his
Car
seat.
really nice play. You're going to see they
But I
pull
want-
the
I'm trying to
tackle
get something
steal.
else.
He's trying to kick him
I can't
out.
find shit.
William Jackson doesn't give him a chance. Kind of comes underneath the block, gets skinny. Now he forces Dallas behind the chains in a second long situation. With really nice run support from the corner spot.
Jackson was out last week with a back injury, back in there
Today,
today.
bro. All the Hinchas go.
He's getting a mic check. He's getting
Lisa, take me there, son.
You gonna pick out your own one.
This is pick out your own Hincha.
Looking that way, pressure, throwing it deep for Pollard. There's a flag.
Fuck! That's a flag. That's pass interference like shit, son.
Flag. Was he inbounds? Cameron Curl? Looks like it, but there's a penalty. I think Davis might have gotten Pollard on the way out of that route. Let's see.
Not just that, son. This man was fucking pass interference. I'm pretty sure.
There's a lot to unpack.
Defense number 25.
Wow. That's the second pick, Romey. That's the second pick that we were robbed of. 2. They don't want us to win. They don't want us to win.
I think it was Davis. Let's find out.
Yeah, I think they
that
called
was
the
a really
wrong
big
guy.
hole.
St. Juice got
And there's no one on his side of the field but him. So what else are you going to pay attention to?
Right.
So he puts the back outside wide, and the linebacker goes with him. That's his man tell. He went to that matchup on the outside.
5 penalties for 37 yards? That's what we've been giving up?
Yeah.
Oh, penetration.
That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Who's 96? Is that Allen? No.
They also have the blow on.
No, it's a 4 on the left side of them.
Instead of, you know,
A Payne. I don't know what his name is. No, that's a long
Washington's
ass
had a
name.
bunch of those today. This, though, not one. This was a great play.
On the left side.
That's a really good player.
Taking
blocking
over
back. I mean,
Peters.
Zach Martin's one of
96.
the premier guards in the entire league.
Fuck is that?
Ron Payne, Jonathan Allen. We haven't called Montez Sweat's name on the outside. 3 first-rounders. They put a lot
Not
of
at all.
into that
Because
deal.
73's been dogging him.
Pressured and just throws it at the feet of Pollard, incomplete.
That's the only good thing Sweat's done all
Washington
day.
getting some pressure on this possession here.
Yeah, really nice line game there. They were trying to set up a screen to Pollard, but the twist inside kind of got Cooper Rush off his spot. Just kind of dirted it at the feet of his back. Nice job here by Washington. This has been a good stand. Again, take the penalty away, and they've kind of asserted themselves here to start the second half.
Pick 6 right here.
Have to get to the 24.
Oh my God. Sweat again.
A lot of pressure that time from Washington. Montez Sweat got there, and the Cowboys will punt.
Yeah, again, they're trying to set up another screen at the top. You're going to see they try to
Oh,
set
they
up
doubled Payne.
a tight end screen. Montez Sweat gets pressure.
Payne is the only,
James
the
Smith-Williams,
only
look at the job he
like
does.
highlight of his defense right now.
Dalton Schultz,
Oh, Smith-Williams is his last name.
Okay. I'm just going to stay
So,
home.
Payne went in. They one band got out of the way, but Payne went in, and then the band saw him go in, stopped Sweat, went to Payne, and then Sweat got around. That's how that happened.
High booming punch, milled all the way back to 32. Breaks and tackle, works his way out up near the 39. But a great kick, 57 yards on the punt. Washington D with a nice little roll. Got a 5-point deficit with their football here in the third.
Shit.
It takes a fight to be a full-time fan. There'll be early check-ins, then late shifts,
Romey, I get pizza.
good days,
Romey, yay!
but you'll never quit because you're in this together.
Yeah.
It won't always be easy, but when you love what
It
you
ain't
do,
easy to be
you'll never
sleazy,
work a
Romey.
day in your life. Modelo, brewed for full-time fans, brewed for those with a fighting spirit.
Now that gas prices are so high, Domino's is giving you 20% off all menu prices when you order online for a limited time. So hurry and take advantage of these low prices. I mean, high prices, which means low prices.
T.O.B.'s upstairs,
20% off menu prices on
showering like a
everything
mug
for now
boy.
at Domino's.
Showering like a mug boy.
When we were a motorized bicycle company,
And then Romey is
they said
jumping
that's
on the
fine for the
couch.
streets.
Yeah.
But you'll never win a race. They said motorcycles are winding, but you can't make cars.
Sit for a second.
All right, you're a car company, but you won't win Formula One in a hybrid.
Yeah.
You can't break a land speed record. Air will not conquer the air.
Oh God.
Well, you'll never make a real truck or compete off-road. Yeah? Well, what if you can't see the road? What about when there is no road?
We got John Cena out here doing commercials, Romey.
No
It's Honda commercials.
They've challenged us to do a lot of things. What will we do next? Honda, the power of dreams.
This is not a drill. For a limited time at Domino's, get 20% off everything at menu price when you order online. Pizza, 20% off. Specialty pizza, 20% off. Anything that's not pizza, yep, you know the drill. Except it's not a drill. It's 20% off everything. Only at Domino's.
Look at me. Look at me.
On the street.
We're running out of options here.
You're tired, huh, puppy? I know
Hey,
you are.
come with me. Only tomorrow at 9/8 Central on Fox.
I didn't sleep on the whole car ride here. If you slept the whole game, that's the longest you've been up a road.
For real?
For real, yeah. I mean, shit,
Ball set
4
and
hours?
Dallas leading Washington. Commanders defense
been
with a
up
good
since
series,
12:30.
though, even after the penalty negated an interception, which hurt.
all
Well,
they
they
did.
made a couple great plays, got some pressure on Cooper Rush, and now they get the ball back down by 5. Start on their own 39-yard line here. Carson Wentz 10 of 16 for just 66 yards, touchdown and an interception.
How often does he sleep?
Shit, every 2 hours?
They're gonna get into the
But because we're out.
It's not going to go anywhere.
He wants to
Thomas
be
made
out.
the catch, but hit immediately.
That's cool.
By Malik Hooker.
He's either
Well,
going to go to
today's
sleep
next
real
gen
hard
stats
and
come
crash,
from the US.
and in a few, or on their way home, his ass is going to crash.
Oh, he's definitely going to slash
I mean, the catch probability, 28%, right? You
Well, I thought he was going to fall asleep on the way
second
here.
touchdown he's had.
I'm saying, wait the whole
The
time.
probability of making that catch number 30% this year.
Alright, I guess we got over it pretty quick. I guess we didn't need to go to sleep.
Throws, they make the hard catches.
And I was like, you would have been a win upset guy.
I went to get him out the car. I was like, maybe he's asleep.
Yeah, penalties.
I was like,
Take what's there.
he's
That's
passing in his
coming.
hand. He's like, I'm ready. Oh shit!
He wants every play.
Like, oh, it's about time.
He's
Get a stretch.
capable of making them.
Oh my God! Throw the ball away, bro.
And Diggs almost got another one. There's a penalty back by the quarterback too.
Oh, there's holding. That motherfucker was holding.
Why is it that every ball that's in the air, it seems like Trayvon Diggs has a hand on it?
It's
because he's throwing to Trayvon Diggs and not Terry McLaurin.
I thought he came up with that. He just couldn't quite get his hands underneath it. But again, Carson Wentz has such confidence in his arm strength. He thinks he can make those throws.
Holding. Offense number 77. 10-yard penalty. Replay second down.
That's because that Bama was about to get sacked.
Yeah.
He had nothing else but to
You
do.
see, he gets that right hand up underneath.
Yeah, if he didn't hold him, he would have gotten up to him.
Right, just push him away.
Lineman, once you get edge,
can't. He already got the edge on
run
him.
your guy deep, let the quarterback step up, and that time he just gets that right hand.
Hey, Micah
around his
Parsons has
collar.
no sacks right now.
Fowler,
Nothing.
kind of
That's
beat him there on
impressive.
the edge. But how many times have we seen this? The aggressive style of Dallas forcing these penalties. Washington
Blitz
has
right
found
now.
themselves multiple times today. In second and plus 20.
5-man blitz.
Charles has played almost the whole game. Trey Turner, from what we know,
Yeah,
got
get
sat
the
down
ball out, get the
early.
ball
There's
out.
no penalty. Going to move it back.
For what? The
Tom
offense
told
will
us in
start.
the first half that Turner was okay.
False start. Offense number 76. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Well, Washington only had 12 penalties on the year coming in. They've got 8 today. It has been a problem. That's on Cosme, the right tackle. By the way, one other injury note. Well, that one was not injury related, but for Dallas, Deron Bland, the rookie, playing his first defensive snaps today. Jordan Lewis went out with a groin injury, and he was questionable return in the first half. He's their nickel back. We're told he's out for the game, so Bland playing a decent amount, and now will play a lot in the nickel package. Oh my goodness! Nearly taking the handle was Dante Fowler.
Yeah, Dante Fowler, he
see
comes
that,
off
Bobby?
the offense's right side.
This fool didn't even get anywhere.
You mentioned Sadiq Charles in there, Samuel Cosme, the right guard, the right tackle. They both step down. We've got a fan out there. The right tackle's responsible for Dante Fowler. There was a mix-up in the assignment.
Third and forever. Blitz coming. Wentz rolling in trouble. Here's he throws. Incomplete. Lawrence with big time pressure.
Yeah, there's just nowhere to go when Dan Quinn has you in these positions. Just not a lot of options. You know, his eyes, he came out looking right. It looks like McLaurin's open. There's a safety over the top. Hooker, he's kind of not as open as he looks from that camera angle. There's just nowhere to go when you find yourself in second and 20.
Fucking
second
worse,
and 20,
Bobby.
third and 20, third and 25.
This O-line might as well be made of clay.
Yeah.
Because these runs are just in the way. They're not even doing anything. They're just in the way.
Playboy.
He just set up the game clock there. It's just too many times these drives, they find themselves in second and plus 20, third and plus 20. You're just not
Got a
built for that.
Snorlax. This Bama's got another Snorlax. A Mushlax.
Baby
The
Snorlax.
Bama's collecting out here. You see
So on
that?
4th and 27, Tress Way.
Well, then you want the big John Snorlax over there. You know what I'm saying? I give you that one too. That's part of the fam.
You see that?
Yeah. The OG triple OG.
The triple OG Snorlax, Romey. He's like your size.
Penalty here.
Oh yeah, he's mommy size. This is like right here,
It's
like
interesting. I mean, it's
bedtime.
4th and 27. If it is
Yeah, the whole
running into the
family,
kicker, it's only a 5-yard penalty.
Look at that. Look at that.
But roughing, that's a little
There's
different.
no
ballgame.
foul. We're ready
Let's
to
see what this plastic tastes like, son.
Don't forget all I just said. So, Dallas defense forcing Washington to go backwards. Cowboys making it tough on Carson Wentz.
Oh shit.
Well, this resume is getting seen, just not by who you want. You need a better plan.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do.
An Indeed resume is more than a resume.
Being true to the plastic.
It works harder for
Hey,
you.
take this thing out so I can have the plastic.
Edit and improve.
It's in my way.
And it gets you seen by the right people.
Oh my God.
All without having to do one dance move.
Yeah. Let me get that plastic.
Have you seen my new phone yet? It's like folded.
I would never switch to Samsung. I love my phone.
What?
Choose the plastic.
Folds it. You see, I love my phone. I would never switch to Samsung.
He's chosen that thing. He has time to change his mind.
He's like, let me make sure
No
this
fees or
TO.
minimums and no overdraft fees. Another reason banking with Capital One is an even easier decision than this.
Need a clutch hit in your mouth.
Dear.
Hang in there, rookie.
Yep, even easier than that. What's in your wallet?
Spend the day watching your kids' big game, and Chop House, they always call your name. Kevin's dad doesn't understand boundaries. The Sonic Chop House cheeseburger.
I need to chew it now, Daddy.
Sonic.
Shit.
It was unfathomable that happened on the top. Why are you doing this to me?
The punishment doesn't fit the crime because there was no crime.
I say when I'm done, not then.
Start Saturday strong with Big Dude Saturday on Fox.
Fuck, now you're gonna put me to sleep, old man. I know what that means. I know what that means. It's an old big joint. It's an old big joint. I know what that means. I know what the pacifier means.
12-7 Cowboys here in the third quarter, and welcome to the broadcast booth. We were just talking. You feel like this is a pretty big part of the game because even though Washington has hung in, they played much better. Just kind of teetering right now, right?
It is, and Washington's defense is giving them a chance, right? The offense is sputtering a little bit on the Washington side, but it seems like the defense of Dallas has really taken all the energy. They are flying high. They had a great series. They're forcing some negative plays on penalties and getting after Carson Wentz. This defense needs to come through once again if Washington wants to keep this thing within one score.
Bringing the big fullback with 4 all day. Loading up, going deep for Brown.
Oh, no. My God.
Inside the 20.
Come on,
sometimes you can just feel it, KB. The momentum swings to one side.
Foster,
the defense
is
gets
that
a
you?
huge stop, and you take a shot. In this case, Noah Brown lined up over Fuller in the slot. Little token play action.
Fuller?
What a
Fuller
great
runs that
throw.
bad.
Right on the money. Dallas
God.
sensed they had
He was
something brewing here.
3
They
yards
went for the
ahead of
shot,
him.
and they got it.
45 yards up top to Brown. Now is a
Who wants
new
me to say
career
some good
receptions, by the way. With 17.
They're not going to blitz. It's all good.
Right.
It's not like the Bama's can.
Right.
Now the Bama's can blitz.
Start. Offense number 86.
Oh. Dalton Schultz caught that Bama
It's
slipping.
only the second on Dallas here today. And Noah Brown, we talked about Amani Cooper going to Cleveland. And, you know, CeeDee Lamb, the #1 receiver. And Noah Brown is the guy who's benefited, especially with Gallup being out the first few games. He had not gotten a lot of playing time. A guy that broke his leg at Ohio State. Didn't have a lot of time there. He's having a good start to this year. Here they'll run it to Elliott on the left side. Not much there.
He likes crunching sounds. Bottles, bags of chips. Loves that shit. Let me open.
Is the one who's a little sluggish getting up
Eat
now.
this. So eat this thing, man.
Looked like he kind of got rolled up on. He was on the backside of that run. Looked like some of the garbage kind of came into his right leg. We talked at the start of the show about how good they've been health-wise up front. The continuity they've been able to play with, big reason for their success. Let's take a look what happened. There you see Martin. Oh, yeah. He rolled his ankle. Yeah, kind of the action was coming. He was chasing the play from the backside. He stepped on his own guy's foot.
Hold
his
on,
ankle.
man. Busy. Got to work.
That was kind of a fluke play. Traditionally, in those linemen, there's a lot of bodies on the ground and guys falling into it. You don't see that very often. Stepping on your own player's foot.
5-time All-Pro, and you hope that he's okay. So Matt Farniak, who started a couple games at left guard, he's played fullback a lot today. Now he goes over at right guard to replace Zach Martin.
Yes,
That's 68 in there for Dallas.
Definitely didn't plan on it, but you know.
2nd and 16. Rush floats one.
What's your mom say?
CD Lamb.
What? She loves this fool.
Down near the 16-yard line to bring up 3rd down.
It made him
I think she was
Washington,
scared
they gave
at
up the big
first,
play on 1st down.
but then once she
settled
like
in,
held him, and now that
had
he
the
is
benefit
like
of the
fully as
offsides,
navigable
full
over,
start on Dallas on the ensuing
Hincha.
1st down, they find themselves, they got to hold them to a field goal here. They've got to
he
keep
sees
this
them all the
as
time.
a one-score game
Like
based on what we've seen
Monday
out of
through
their
Friday,
offense.
Really?
On the other hand, Dallas, they can smell it here, making this a 2-score game.
For like a couple hours, just so that way.
You know who grandma is?
Just so that way, like, his mom can get home and I don't have to worry about, like, sending his ass anywhere.
Right.
So she'll get off work, and when she gets off work, she'll come hang out with him for like 3 hours, and then mom gets home, and that's it. All good. Monday through Friday. Easy.
What days do you work now?
Every Tuesday through Saturday. I just have Sunday, Mondays off.
Yeah, what?
Sunday, Mondays.
Well, they bent
But
a
like,
little
so you went back to work
They didn't
full-time?
break.
No, they're all
Give
like
credit. Jack Del Rio
Saturday
and his
is
defense here in
9 to 6.
Washington, they're giving their team a chance.
Tuesday through Saturday,
They'd
Tuesday
like
through
to see the
Friday,
offense contribute
6 to close.
a little bit here
So
down
like
the stretch,
like
but
3 or
after
4 hour shifts.
a big play on 1st down to no
I'm really just going in and hang out.
Right.
It's great. It's great. It's fucking
You're
great.
like, hey guys, what's up?
I ain't gotta worry about it. People just happy to see me. They're like, oh, fucking hey. You just get in? I'm like, yeah. They're like, oh. It's a shit show all day. I'm like, oh, that sucks. We're almost closed though. We're about to get over it. It's all good. We only got 2 more hours. They're like, leave. This motherfucker finishes 11. I'm like, yeah, that sucks. Right now, Chico's training new hires, right? So they were doing it virtually for our store. But today they sent them the I guess they sent them the Tyson's. And
But
he's a
now,
fucking
I
Virginia
can
doing
disrupt eczema with
the core
Rinvoq.
training for the new hires
Rinvoq
there
is
in
not a
person.
steroid, topical, or injection.
I was like, what the
It's
fuck?
one pill
Makes no
once
sense.
a day that's
I'm like, if we can
effective
do this
without
virtually, why don't we
topical
just do this
steroids.
virtually?
Many
Why are you
take
wasting people's
Rinvoq
time,
saw clear
gas,
or
and money?
almost clear skin, while some
I guess because sometimes, like, in virtual, you can't ask as many questions, or you don't know the participation level.
He's smiling at him.
Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections,
Yeah, no,
including
you're right.
TB, serious
Right
infections
about
and
that.
blood clots, some
Yeah, the thing is, like, you can force
lymphoma and skin
participation
cancer, death,
in
heart
person,
attack,
versus you
stroke,
can't
and
force
tears in the
that
stomach or
in
intestines
virtual.
occur.
There's
People
a lot of things
50
you can
or older
do
with at least one heart disease
virtual
risk
that you can't
factor
do
have
virtual.
higher risks. Don't take if allergic to Rinvoq, as serious reactions
It's
can
like, for
occur.
example, a lot of
Tell your
people
doctor
feel like,
if you are or may
a lot of
be
people say, like, oh yeah, I
Disrupts
feel
the
more comfortable
itch
working
and
from home.
rash of eczema.
Because you're not doing it, you're just at home. But at the same time, they also seen this drop of productivity drop at home.
Meet Google
Because
Pixel
niggas
6a, a
niggas are
smartphone
working
for
less
smart
hours,
price,
right?
powered by the Google Tensor
But they're not
chip.
producing anything
So
more.
your camera can see in the
You know what I'm
dark
saying? And now
with
productivity is
night
the same or
sight.
lower.
Fix your photos with
Which means
Magic
things are
Eraser.
taking longer to get
Photograph
done.
all skin
Right, so
tones
productivity
accurately
dropping.
with real tone.
Right.
And last up to
They
72
want to
hours
move
with
everything virtual,
extreme
but
battery
they're
saver.
scared.
It's all you want in a phone.
They know productivity
Google
will
Pixel
definitely
6a. Switch it up and
That's
get
what
the
they
all-new
want.
Google Pixel 6a.
There's also a bad thing. Because that just makes it seem that everything's expendable. Because now as a human being, if you're virtual, that means you can hire anybody to do this job virtual.
We have the meat.
You know what I'm saying? And they can go overseas, so that's just easy.
Let me break that in for you. Seriously?
Cheaper labor, they're like, oh, come on. Hey, we can do this, we can figure it out, you know what I'm saying? We're going to take a hit in productivity. Might as well take a hit in productivity, but take a positive on our payroll.
This October on Fox MFS1, the National League.
Let it be known that was 30 minutes.
Teams in a fight for the crown.
You timed it. Literally stop the stopwatch.
MFS1.
30 minutes, play. What did you do? You read a shower?
Nah, as soon as when I get food here, I was actually watching my
family because their former tight end Gavin Escobar and a fellow rock
think
climber
there's a
lost
table
their
for you
lives
to
in
stay
a
over there?
rock climbing
Nah.
in Southern California on Wednesday.
Romey and I are gonna hold it down at the table where we belong.
Ravens former tight end, 31 years old. So sad. Our thoughts go out to Gavin's wife, his 2 children. Terrible.
Come on, woman, we got your seat over here.
Let's go to field.
The Sprite?
All right, so Washington State keeps it a one-score game with that stand, down 8. It's been fun to talk about the game.
So you guys need to test them out and open them.
He's unfortunately.
Like, if this motherfucker gets escalated, hey,
and what's so
I have my
rare is
block
for
there,
an
and
elite
I'm
player
going
to
to
be able to
back
play so many different spots and really have no drop-off, right? He can play
This
all
motherfucker's-
balls and traditional linebacker.
I'll take a Sprite.
Really where everyone expected his big impact last year as a rookie. But we've seen him more.
Yeah, I mean, I saw mine.
Defense end and rush the passer. Kind of where he is here. Saw him line up in the slot. Going to Terry McLaurin.
Run to Gibson.
Come on, Gibson.
Didn't do very much. Donovan Wilson was there. So where's he been, Greg?
And the funny thing is, Kirk, you
lined up out of the slot. He gets walked away in an empty set. Now he's an edge rusher. He's got to rush the passer.
It's just us.
Maybe the noises are
Now he
coming from
lined up.
one
This
side
was
of
the
the
third
head.
down last series.
And it's like,
Over the nose,
I gotta
gives
go
him
over
a lot
here.
of
This is where it's
looks
coming
there.
from.
Apparently, he said he was like a
Dan
veteran.
Quinn's having a
Yeah,
blast right now, figuring out how to get the best out of this young
Bro,
talent that he
veteran.
has.
You're more out of shape than a
Sometimes
retired
when you have a guy
wrestler.
like this that you're responsible for, it can be a little stressful. You want to make sure you maximize his potential, but I think so far in over one season, I think they've done just that.
Wentz steps up, delivers high and incomplete. Micah Parsons and Dan Quinn's were a pretty good mix on EA.
Oh yeah, and Micah Parsons telling me this week, Dan Quinn, he took my career to a whole new level. The vision he had for me, the vision I had for myself is completely different. That vision went through the roof. He said he knew I had the talent and the potential, and we advanced it to a whole new level. Micah telling Dan Quinn, I'm going where you go. That's the type of love and faith he has in his deep work, guys.
Well, let's watch him here on 3rd and 9.
Going up again.
Stunts. Wentz escapes. Looking, throws.
Oh, God.
Dodson. Found the zone. He got free, and he moves the chains for Washington.
And if Washington ever needed a big play, this was it. You're going to see Dante Fowler. He comes almost unblocked. Nice job there by Carson Wentz to buy time. What a good job there by Jahan Johnson. He's covered initially. Brown kind of gets his eyes on the quarterback and slows off. Carson Wentz gets that ball over by about 6 inches. Man, I feel like the whole sideline just took a big, deep breath. They needed an offensive spark there.
Still on his feet. Inside the 20. Wow, a little burst from the 7th-year back.
No.
Sometimes it just takes one play to spark you. That's what the completion on 3rd down was to Dotson. Now Williams in there running through contact. You see Washington, we saw the success on their scoring drive in the first half, going up tempo.
Give it to him again. Up the middle, it's not going to be much. Donovan Wilson came in to make that play after a short game. Carson Wentz talked about things he can do. This is what he can do.
Yeah, Ron Rivera told us this offseason when they were looking for their quarterback, they said he had all the traits that we wanted in the position. Big arm, big physical presence, can run. All the things we were looking for out of our quarterback, and all those traits kind of came out that last 3rd down. The team's kind of on the ropes. Break down protection by the time, scramble drill. Find themselves now down in the red zone.
Throw the ball away, Wentz. Dog, this man holds the ball way too long.
Donovan Wilson. He's another guy that's been all over the place.
And this is going to be really interesting, KB, whether or not they say this is intentional grounding or not. You mentioned Donovan Wilson. He can play kind of a linebacker, safety hybrid role. He gets the Wentz quick. You can see the officials talking whether or not. So Logan Thomas was kind of in the area, but the ball was thrown way over his head. He ran towards the ball. Very smart play.
Let's ask Mike Pereira. Mike, was Logan Thomas close enough there?
I don't think so.
Intentional grounding. Offense number 11. There was no receiver in the area. The ball replaced that spot in the foul. Lost it down. 3rd down.
Right, so you're going to see Logan Thomas. He's right here in the wing. He's blocking. Now, when Carson Wentz goes, he sees his quarterback, and he's trying to get out. But you see the ball's going to land way out here on the sideline. Logan Thomas is running over to the official saying, I'm right here, but they didn't buy it. This is one of those times now. Carson Wentz, his veteran presence, he's been here before. Third and plus 20. Get enough to make this a more manageable field goal attempt if your first read down the field's not there.
So this school's going to check the ball down and get 3 yards.
They got it moved. They did. I think Samuel Cosme, the right tackle, moved early. Boy, oh boy.
False start. Offense number 76. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
9 penalties for 71 yards.
Yeah, and so many of these penalties, they're viewed as self-inflicted, right? Pre-snap penalties. But so much is the threat of this Dallas defense, the threat of their pass rushers, these tackles, these linemen are trying to get out of their stance. It's tough duty.
They got to get to the 10. They're going to set it up McKissick. McKissick gets a couple of blocks and then is drilled down to the 26. But at the very least, it makes it a much more doable field goal. I think that was the intention.
I think that's a really good call there by the offensive coordinator, Scott Turner. Play for the field goal. You're down 8. Answer the 3 points Dallas just had on the previous drive. It's 3rd and 27. That's a nice play call there. Smart decision. Make the decision for your quarterback. That's a catch and throw.
Sorry about that, Greg. First field goal tried by Sly all year. Wild, 45-yarder, well within his range. Kick is up, and it is good. Plenty of leg on that one, and Washington cuts it to 15-10 here in the 3rd. We'll be right back after these messages from Progressive and Lowe's.
I remember you saying, I won't forget the life jackets.
Who talks like that?
You apparently.
Can we watch the replay?
I would love it.
This What Really Happened replay is brought to you by Progressive. One thing no one would challenge, protecting your home and auto with Progressive.
Oh, that is embarrassing.
Yeah, a little bit.
From out of the blue, every room can be more innovative. With some of that, and a whole lot of this. Meet our exclusive dent and scratch resistant Stainmaster laminate. Check out our most innovative products, only at Lowe's.
Well, for those of you who had Joey Sly on your fantasy team, you're like, oh my goodness, he's got a field goal. But in reality, think about momentum, Greg. Noah Brown catches a bomb of a pass. Cowboys have all the momentum. They're held to a field goal. And then Washington, even though, again, bad penalties, it's only a 5-point game.
The swings of an NFL game is what makes it so exciting, right? The second team looks like they've taken control. It just takes one quick flip, and it seems like the pendulum swings the other side. That's what makes it so fun. Just let these games play out. It's fun to watch.
Sly to kick it off. That is a rocket. Well out of the end zone, and so Dallas will take over on their own 25. We started the broadcast talking about Cooper Rush, and one of 3 Cowboy quarterbacks ever to start. First 3 starts, 3-0. See his numbers. How's he done in your eyes today?
I think he's done well. Of course, he's been bailed out. He had 2 interceptions that have been, been negated due to penalties. But I think for the most part, he's played pretty well, right? I think the question is, does his ability to play and keep this offense on track help with the Dak Prescott recovery? We'll see how that plays out. But I think with this run game, his mastery of the offense, I think he's done a good job.
Elliott tries to get through. Not much there. Well, you think about this for these 2 proud franchises, right? I mean, this was at the height of rivalries back in the day. The point is, it's been a long time since back in the day. You're talking 13 Super Bowl appearances from 70 to 96. Zip, which is hard to believe. Zip since. On the fake. Rush has time. Loading up. Going deep again. It's incomplete. There's a penalty flag. Give up the intended receiver. And there's a penalty on Washington.
I think they're going to say that William Jackson, he's in pretty good position. He stays in phase.
Defense number 3. The ball be placed at spot to foul. Automatic first down.
You see here, see the little two-hand tug to pull himself through? He doesn't need to do it. He's in good position. He's got vision of the ball. Just go up and high point it and make the play. He doesn't need that pull. I think live we were all pretty surprised. It looked like he had gotten there, but on review, I think it's a good call.
10 penalties for the Commanders. They had 12 penalties in 3 games, so they hadn't done this the first 3 games, but hasn't been good for them today. 38-yard penalty. Elliott. Well, stutter up the middle to the 30. You know, their rush selection today has been interesting, right? You know, there's been Pollard's been getting a lot more carries this year. Today it's been really on Elliott's shoulders. 14 carries for him, 42 yards. Pollard only 6 carries, 7 yards.
Yeah, I think each game, Kellen Moore is trying to figure out what that puzzle looks like in the run game. You know, is it more of a downhill zone, gap scheme, run right out of defense? Obviously, that's Ezekiel Elliott's forte. We've seen him do that for a long time. Pollard is more of their home run hitter. We've seen him try to get him in the screen game, get him out in space. I think a lot of it is the matchups and the approach.
Yeah, they don't have to snap it. There's a 1-second difference with the play clock until they'll let it run to the end of the third quarter. Cowboys, 5-point lead, and they're on the move.
Football. Wings. Yes. Boneless wings on pizza. TVs. Overtime. Wings on pizza. Sauce. Friends. Wings on pizza. Wings. Pizza. Pizza. Wings. Wings. Beer. And now pizza. B-Dubs is the only place for football.
Nice place.
Thanks.
Did you know? Paying rent can now raise your credit scores instantly. Free with Experian.
Now Rent can boost your credit scores instantly. Free with Experian Boost. Download the app now.
It's DVD night.
The Masked Singer, all new Wednesday on Fox. This is GE Aerospace.
So yeah.
Yo, what's in the future
Future generations.
trying to catch up to Phillip Rivers? My man just had his hand kid, bro.
Welcome to a new era of flying.
How do you spend that much time with each
You're a
kid?
champion of multiple
Can't.
fantasy
He can't.
fields. Your
We're
dominant
not
reign
gonna
is unprecedented. To
too
watch
big.
over this dynastic
I know.
empire, you scored a TV that's unbeatable at every
It's not
measurable.
even that, bro. It's his job.
The only thing that can hand this fancy
If he
TV
works
bitter
2
defeat,
days in a week, there's no way he can spend
Bad
not even
internet.
half a day with a child.
get good at it with Cox. Just named America's fastest internet download speed. Because good things deserve good internet.
Like what?
Yeah. You got like 2 more rides.
Mariah Carey gave up the booty to Nick Cannon?
Yeah, boy.
Damn, son, he must be a slick fuck.
Well, no, like that, and like I think Mariah Carey wanted to be like the cougar mom. You know, she
Our
was being like
internet
young
is
Nick Cannon, you know, when she
My
was being
dad
old
made
and
the brilliant move to get us T-Mobile home internet.
Oh, but everybody's online during the day, so
I don't lie to you. Let's go back right now.
nocturnal.
Well, I'm up.
On, kids.
Sucks.
Well, if you just switch, maybe you don't have to be vampires.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. That was
Really use the V word.
That's kind of insensitive.
We prefer day adjacent.
I'll go mad.
I was 9 over plates.
Well, Washington came into this game off a dreadful performance against Philadelphia. They knew they had to control the ball on the ground and limit mistakes, stay in the game. They haven't limited mistakes, but they had to control the game on the ground, made a couple big plays, and their defense has played very, very well.
take a breather.
With a 15-10 lead, the touchdown pass today to Michael Gallup. Second and 5, they're on the move here. And a big pass interference penalty.
I'm gonna send Romey to Chico, but he's like, I want a cousin.
Four-man rush. Pressure on Rush.
Oh my God, this is that.
No. 2 touchdowns? Touchdown.
You want a clinic and route? Watch this. CD Lamb.
Killing ourselves with the penalties. Jerry Jones definitely giving the rest of those. Carson wants to still playing.
Back across his face. You don't get open in the NFL like that very often. What a play. A lot of talk about, is this the coming out party for CD Lamb? Tell you what, it's pretty good.
Dallas, and then this Thursday, if we lose to the Giants,
extra point is up.
They're going to be wanting to walk away some changes.
We play Thursday?
Largest lead of the day. 30-yard strike to Lamb. That was some routes.
If we lose to the Giants,
He's got 6 catches, 97 yards, and a touchdown here as a kid.
Great job here by Cooper Rush. Looking off, they've got 2 high safeties, right? So he knows Dalton Schultz is going to take the front side safety. So now here's the zone he's got to throw. Look at this double move by CD Lamb. Once Cooper Rush sees 31 Cam Curl get pulled down by the tight end Schultz, he just lets it rip, and that's a big-time throw. And that is about as good of a post route as you can run.
Look at who the top cheerleader is. That Prescott right there. Those guys are friends. They've been together now since 2017, rooting on each other. And Lamb, you know, it's almost like Greg after he had those 3 drops against the Giants last week, you know, and you can hear the Cowboys fans, wait a second, he's not a number 1. And then the second half he went off, obviously, and I feel like now he's saying, oh, I am a number 1.
Sometimes adversity brings out different things in different guys. It causes some guys to crumble, it causes some guys to elevate. And I think since that early struggles last week in the first half with the drops, CeeDee Lamb's been the engine of this offense to finish the Giants game and all day today.
Milne from his own goal line. They're going to make something happen. I'm not going to do it. Tackled short of the 20-yard line by Peyton Hendershot, the rookie. Well, this October on Fox and FS1, National League's biggest stars battling out the road to Fall Classic. The National League Division Series begins October 11th. Only on Fox and FS1. Can't wait for that. Look forward to being part of that coverage. Glad to have you aboard today. Our director, Rick Russo, our producer, Richie Zions, our entire NFL on Fox crew. He's having a rough day. Spencer lost his tackle. We're going to see what happens tonight. We'll see the Mets and the Braves in the playoffs. Right now, it's the Cowboys up by 12. Early in this fourth quarter. After the oh, that was nifty. That across the 50 to the 30. And a good start to this drive.
Yeah, you said it. Curtis Samuel, he's got incredible run after catch ability.
Week 10, Monday
night. See Washington go back to their tempo. This has really been where they've had their most success today. Here in the fourth quarter, down 2 scores. We got to force the issue a little bit.
A quick pass, Samuel again looking for blocks.
Week 13, definitely play the Giants.
So much of this approach, Ron Rivera and Scotty Turner, they told us this was going to be their approach today. Slow the game down, stay in it till the end. The problem is the defense, it's all contingent on how well they play. They've played great when they find themselves down 2 full scores. So now it's, hey, do we have the patience and the ability to be so game-oriented, knowing that we find ourselves down here, the whole line is getting better. It's going to be a big test to see if they can really stay true to this philosophy.
That's the way Winston for holding the ball too long. Like, God knows, they make at least 2-3 seconds to hold the ball. I know it's bad, but Romey was worse because they got 5. Shitty or not.
A 3rd and short.
I know the center.
We're going to go hurry up here. A lot of people call this the Jordan package. It doesn't allow, so it's only the 2nd to 3rd down, right? 23 is the Jordan package. They don't want Dan Quinn to be able to get his pass rushers in. Again, there's an opportunity to package in, so they're going to go hurry up between 2nd and 3rd down here and see if they can pick it up.
Last week he just been throwing the ball.
I was crying.
He was definitely not sacked.
Is that enough for guys like 9?
10 times.
Obviously, they thought they could catch him in a personnel group that was light in the box. You mentioned it, Micah Parsons, Leighton Vander Esch were both right in the A gaps. You're going to see him here. So they got guys in every gap. Wilson.
Bro, every sports world, every analyst was saying,
just nowhere to go.
Cowboys don't get 14.
Be curious if Carson Wentz has the ability to try to get out of that play.
I'm not gonna lie,
Take
this
advantage
is
of that
not
heavier
the
box and try to get the
Cowboys
ball
we've seen
in the
for a couple
perimeter.
of weeks. It's not.
Now they got a punt.
We checked the Cowboys in offense.
Booming kick.
I tell you this, the defense has been pretty good, apart from the bullshit defensive call.
Well, they've done what they could.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 has to be going on. Feeling pretty good about it. It's up 12 and they got the ball
This
again.
has nothing to do with the defense. Is right now they're holding every team less than 28 points per game.
The new 2023 GMC Sierra AT4X is equipped to conquer the great outdoors.
What do you expect them not to get some big points? Who's they going to play the
The great indoors.
Yeah, the
Welcome
offense
to the
has no
beach,
shit.
the premium off-roading.
At this point,
2023 GMC Sierra AT4X. GMC, we are professional grade.
The new iPhone 14 Pro. It's amazing.
Yep, the camera's incredible.
And I can tell you this,
And you'll get a best share.
Nice, but everyone should be there.
Everyone can get it.
Every new customer,
And every existing customer.
every iPhone,
Every iPhone.
every iPhone. Okay, my work here is done. Everyone gets the best deal on every iPhone.
Best one yet.
Everyone gets AT&T's best deals on every iPhone. Get the new iPhone 14 Pro on us.
Are you coming for my job?
No. We got 2 old-ass niggas in there. They're too old.
Their personal price plans
and
are
Norwood,
level with
they're
you.
too old.
I've literally never washed Patrick's practice jersey. Superstitious.
Jeff, you don't need to get that personal. The State Farm personal price plan is simply to pay before the price just for you.
Yo, Jeff, sure this is clean? Absolutely, Patrick. There you go.
That's all.
He's like, I don't know
Quick
those
to
kind
get
of
vote
boys.
today.
Fuck
Like a
that.
good neighbor, State Farm is there. When it comes to the new BK Royal Crispy Chicken lineup, there's only one question. How are you feeling? Spicy? A little cheesy? Tangy? Or is classic calling your name? The choice is yours. Reward yourself with any of the all-new Royal Crispy Chicken sandwiches today only at Burger King.
Roman Reigns, Logan Paul, face to face in the ring for the first time ever.
Today's game is sponsored by Burger King. Try the all-new BK Royal Crispy Chicken lineup only at BK.
Dallas leading Washington 22-10 as we welcome you back. And of course, Kevin mentioned it earlier, Cooper Rush. And what he could do today, becoming the first Dallas quarterback to win his first 4 starts. Cooper Rush saying this week, I've been in and out of this organization for 5 years. He said that feels like forever. And of course it does when you've been cut, you've been re-signed, and even on Sundays, guys, you've been sitting at home out of the league. I asked him, you're 3-0 right now. What does that mean to you? He goes, I just want to be 4-0. Kev, he credited everyone on this team for helping him get where he is right now.
Cole is precious the opportunity. He's taking advantage of it as Pollard gets wrestled down by Jonathan.
And that shit was done. Because then Brock was super part-time.
Anytime you're back up,
And now he came back,
you just want to survive.
You know, and they
But
left.
I think you pointed out earlier in the game, you're not doing it. He's running the offense like it would normal.
Absolutely, and you can. We mentioned it at the start of the broadcast. Anytime you want to evaluate how a coach or a staff feels about their backup, just watch how much communication he does, watch how many checks. In this case, he's getting CeeDee Lamb lined up. He's on the wrong side. He's in full command, and then on top of that, he can make some really good throws.
Whatever the ultimate warrior story was supposed to
This might be coming back at least a little bit, not much further you can go.
Offense number 86.
They were taking
After
pictures
this
of
penalty.
right? And
Second
then he
down.
would come.
Yeah, it's like Dalton Schultz.
Yeah, sometimes on the edge, the ball, you're expecting it to pour up inside. You can see Dalton Schultz, he's on the inside. The second that ball bounces, we all had tendencies there, KB, to grab a little cloth. You don't want your guy to make the tackle, you just hope that they don't see it. But that was pretty clear.
He was a strongman, where he would did a strongman competition. So he had a big upper body, but he had a tummy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
he didn't look like swole. Yeah, sir.
Yeah.
But now this man
team.
It's crazy.
It's incomplete. Whoa! That could have been a disaster for Dallas. It was knocked up by Jonathan Allen, I believe. But nonetheless, his defense makes another stand and give them a chance here in this game.
Yeah, it was Jonathan Allen. He came on a little stunt. He's unblocked. If he looks up, that ball, I think, fell right at his feet. You can see him. He comes around the outside. Nice job by Sweat, caving in the side. Take a look where this ball bounces. Oh, he just cut out. That ball landed only a couple feet from him.
He couldn't find it. It's a bad punt, too.
And it's a bad punt. And it's a bad punt. So not only are you on the 34-yard line.
Maybe way short. We'll see where they mark this.
At the very least, if you fuck this shit.
So angry, the Pro Bowl punter.
You don't get a fucking
It's going to be
What
a
is
30.
Sam Howell? Where's the rookie?
This
is bullshit.
Gets a huge stand and now a big break. Just a 22-yard punt from the normally excellent punter.
I'll tell you this. I didn't
I think he just missed it.
Yeah, because
sometimes you just shake it. No more pressure. Protection looks good.
The only upside
Sometimes they
that
have these
Heineke doesn't have, that Carson Wentz has, is the arm strength.
towards the sideline to reduce the amount of space the returner has.
Heineke will
Just
never have
cut
an arm
off the
strength
side of his foot.
Yeah.
But
Well, if there's ever a chance for
Heineke
Washington, here it is. Get back in this game, down by 12.
he's like a younger Fitzmagic.
Gibson spinning, good run. To the 25. Well, Terry McLaurin, wondering where's he been? They tried to get him involved early, but he has not been involved often. Just 2 catches for 15 yards.
That should have been a pass interference. Like
Look right now, sounds like good coverage on him.
They've had really good coverage on him, and it's really been a bunch of different guys. You see Diggs here playing him more man. First clip was kind of a cloud with safety over the top. They've done a nice job changing the look. Sometimes they're playing him one-on-one man. Sometimes they want to get him into more of a zone shell and allow multiple guys to control him. See this time at the top of the screen, he's one-on-one with Diggs.
Just get the play off. Quick throw outside is Logan Thomas. Stretches through. He's got a first down.
Nice job there pre-snap by Carson Wentz. Good play design. He got a good man tell. He knew when he brought Logan Thomas over there as the number 2 receiver, he knew Diggs was going to be man. This is just one-on-one, little slant flat. See, Hooker going to have to avoid the slant by the outside receiver. Good play design, simple. But the motion is what gives him the pre-snap tell where to go with the ball.
They go jumbo. They're going to run it to Gibson on the left. And fighting for every yard. Got about 3 on that carry. He's had a good game running. 11 carries, 45 yards. And now we have an injured Cowboy, and it's Quentin Bohanna, the defensive tackle. And while they tend to him, we'll take a break. Cowboys by 12, but the Commanders, big chance here to get back in it.
Yeah, so a touchdown. You got to stop.
Adam, looky what I got.
Is that the new iPhone 14 Pro?
Yep, with this amazing new camera. Smile!
And you got it on Verizon.
Even better. I got Verizon's new plan. It includes Apple One. That's Apple Music, Apple TV Plus, Apple Arcade, iCloud Plus.
I hear the acting's pretty good on that one.
So is the deal I got from Verizon. iPhone 14 Pro on them. You should get one. Ooh, selfie time. Wow, you can hustle when you need to.
Get a new iPhone 14 Pro on us, and get it with one unlimited for iPhone, only on the network America relies on. Verizon.
If you know, you know.
Sauce on top.
If you know, you know.
Detroit Style's back at Pizza Hut, just $12.99. You are trouble. No one outbeats the Hut. Sweet pills of softness.
This is soft.
Holy Charmin.
Excuse me. Roll it back, everybody.
Charmin Ultra Soft is so cushiony soft, you'll want more, but it's so absorbent, you can use less. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
So it's Friday like that, all of a sudden, boom. You get it. Bundling your home and car insurance could save you hundreds.
Yeah, those are let's go. I didn't know.
Geico.
Rates may be rising, but with Rocket, you have an advantage. You can lock your rate for 90 days while you search for a home and refinance to a lower rate later with exclusive savings. That's the Rocket advantage. Call 8336-ROCKET today. This year, Prime members get holiday deals before anyone else, which means you're kind of a big deal. The Prime Early Access Sale on October 11th and 12th, only for Prime members.
The NFL is back in London. Giants. It's Sunday morning football. Next Sunday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, only on NFL Network.
A lot of people, they want to drive a pizza place anymore.
Well, Quentin Bohanna walking off gingerly and hope he's okay. Starting defensive tackle for the Cowboys.
I saw that. I tell this nigga to the corner every night.
9:50 to go from Arlington. 22-10 Dallas, but after a great defensive hold and then a shank punt, Washington has a golden opportunity here. This has got to be fourth down, go for it territory, right? If they don't get it,
I think it's got to. I think it's at least in the back of Ron Rivera's head. I think as long as somehow they don't take a big loss here, negative play or something, if they find themselves in a fourth down, 2 or 3, I think he's got to consider it a field goal here. Still keeps up to a score 8 or 9.
second down and 7. Gibson wins in the backfield.
Because I didn't really get that.
Here's Wentz.
That's the last one around here.
Wentz backpedaling, throwing incomplete. Trying to get it to Jahan Dotson. He's got the touchdown in this game.
That wasn't one. That was a
And we got a penalty in the secondary.
You were right down the street.
Yeah.
Right to the pass. Holding. Defense number 3. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
It's on Anthony Brown. So Washington, the penalties have killed them. It's only the 3rd penalty on Dallas, but it gives them a first.
Yeah, you see Brown here in the slot, matched up with Dotson. That's who Wentz ended up going. Now you can see why they were a little off. Nice job there by Dotson, off the ball, releasing. Put Brown on his heels, and he kind of grabbed him. That's where Wentz was trying to go from the beginning.
You've been up too long.
And as you said, we've seen both teams commit some pretty costly defensive penalties in the back end to keep drives alive.
Keep his head up.
You just heard the great audio. Got to finish this. No question for the Commanders. Gibson. Yard and a half.
He's fucking spent 30 seconds on 10 yards.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta pick your chances. Right now, Micah Parsons is on the sideline
Field goal,
as the defensive line kind of rotates to try to keep guys fresh. Imagine they're going to try to bring him on if they can force a 3rd down. So if you're Scott Turner, 2nd and 8, 2nd and 9, you want to drop back. The best pass rusher on the field's on the sideline. This could be a good opportunity.
All right. Who's this going to?
Money is Dotson.
Logan Thomas.
Wentz going for the corner.
Oh.
It's Endo.
The cheerleader. It was a fucking cheerleader.
He could not get his feet in.
But he.
And his 3rd down.
What the fuck was that?
What an effort. I mean, both guys do a great job high pointing it. You can see he kind of has a David Tyree helmet catch there, but he's clearly out of bounds. But that was their shot. Micah Parsons back in now here, so you got to be a little more careful in your intentions. They gave Curtis Samuel a shot there. He went up and got it. Just couldn't quite get his feet down.
Right? I was going to say, at this point, man, fucking 3 points.
Yeah.
We need a touchdown anyway.
3rd and 9. Wentz
Oh, no.
in trouble. He is sacked.
Dog.
Dante Fowler got there. Ball may have come loose, but it looks like Washington still has it in 4th down.
So you're going to keep your ass on the field.
We talked about it all day. You find yourself in a must drop back situation. They can get fresh rushers on the field. Dan Quinn's going to dial it up. That's a tough matchup. That down distance. Going to keep Carson Wentz here on the field.
I guarantee you could do that again.
We mentioned that it's 4th down territory, but it's 4th and 15.
And now timeout, I think. It's a tough call because, I mean, reality, field goal really doesn't do you any good. I mean, it's still a 2-point game. But 4th and 15, that's a tough ask. So, what would you do here? I mean, if field goal makes it a 9-point game, you're going to still need to get the ball and score twice, which they can. Washington's D has done a great job. 4th and 15 is a tough ask.
Yeah, 4th and 15, the percentages of converting that, let alone in the red zone, aren't very good. We said it a few plays ago. They had to make sure that the 4th down attempt was in some sort of short 4th and 3, 4th and 4, a manageable situations. But the incomplete on 2nd down, and then, of course, the sack on 3rd down really changes this whole possession.
Well, they are going. Wentz going for the end zone. It is incomplete. Trayvon Diggs was there, and the Cowboys take over.
Throwing on his side of the ball.
I mean,
of the field. I don't get that. Why
He's
keep
such a
testing
good job
Trayvon Diggs?
getting his hands, deflecting passes, coming down to INT. When he threw it, when Wentz threw it, you're going to see they're going to try to run a little corner out in the back end zone. When he threw it, I thought he had a shot. He had a little window back there, but Diggs' ability gets away with a little bit of a pull with that right arm, kind of threw Terry McLaurin off. It was not a bad throw. It's just a great play by a really good player who has a knack for finding the ball.
Now the Cowboys, the clock is their ally. Rush says, forget that, I'm going deep, and it's
damn, pass interference on that game. And move him up 50 fucking yards.
Let's see.
Damn.
Pass interference, defense, number 3. The ball
Bro, every pass interference call that play, nothing on this.
See Jackson again with that hand, just reaching and grabbing the back of the guy's collar. This is the previous pass breakup. I mean, look at the elevation, Diggs. I mean, just high. You talk about high point in the ball, cutting off the angle. If he doesn't make that play, that ball falls into territory. It's a touchdown. That's just a really good play by a good player. This previous pass interference call, we've seen Jackson now twice kind of lose himself with the ball in the air and kind of panic and pull the offensive player back.
Elliott, big hole up to midfield. Think about Washington. They got 136 yards in penalties today. Tough to win like that. Hey, next Sunday on Fox, big-time doubleheader kicks off. The Falcons taking on Tom Brady and the Bucs. And then America's Game of the Week. Right, will be in L.A. The Cowboys take Matthew Stafford, defending champs. Next Sunday at 1, it kicks off on Fox. Check for the games in your area. Can't wait for that one. Noah Brown took himself out of the game. Not sure where he got banged up there. See if we can take a look. 2nd and 3 after the big run by Elliott. Fake it to him here. Rush going up top again. Trying to get Lamb involved. Knocked away at the last second by Jackson.
Right.
You want to play corner? You want to play corner in the NFL? You better have a short memory. Because the second you show a little chink in the armor there, they're going to get you. William Jackson does a great job playing catch-up. See the better job he does there with that offhand, not pulling with his right hand and just allowing the left hand to come through and make the deflection. It's a nice job there. After a couple PI struggles by Jackson coming back, they tested him. It's a nice job bouncing back by him.
Well, I think you already know what you need to do. You feel me? So I don't think anyone's telling you to do something that you don't already know.
He's going to run it to Elliott. David Davis came up and made a nice play.
But you don't have to take that like into aggressive action. You know you got it anyways.
Oh, you know they got.
And here comes the punt team.
Taylor jersey like that.
Boy, once again, this Washington defense, I mean, they've really done all they could possibly do to give their team a chance to win this game.
Yeah, I mean, as far as Washington on defense, it's really been the penalties, right? We've seen 2 long pass interference calls. We've seen 2 defensive holding calls, negate 2 takeaways with the interceptions. Just untimely penalties, but other than that, they've played very soundly.
The problem for them is the Cowboys' D has been better. Here's Anger, had the missed punt last time. This one's a good one. Good hang time inside the 10. That's going to be down right across the 10-yard line. Well, this Cowboys D is really, really good. They get to the quarterback right.
They do, and we talked coming in. The big storyline offensively was their protection plan. You know, they got a little exposed last week, had some struggles against Philly. You have to play perfect offense to not give Dallas the opportunity to just pin their ears back and come after you. And between the penalties and the lost yardage on early downs, Washington's just found themselves in so many of those must-pass drop-back situations. And I don't care who you are. Dallas's defense out there, that's a tough matchup for anybody.
Damn. Yeah, you're right, bro.
6:08 to play. They need 2 scores. Start out here with McKissick, and that's a short game.
Yeah, you know, ring on that thing again, you know what I'm saying?
Well, seen the play by Diggs, seen a couple of them today. Obviously, has the interception. He had that play in the end zone to knock it away and save a touchdown. He's been on Terry McLaurin a lot. And he's, by and large, shut him down. Wentz, near side, incomplete. Interesting, we're talking to Dan Quinn, and he said he's been working a lot with Diggs, because Diggs, it's amazing going after the ball, but teams attack him because he takes a lot of chances. And he's been working with him on the double moves and kind of comparing to Richard Sherman. Say, hey, no one went after Richard Sherman like that, trying to get him to that level.
Yeah, sometimes with the good, you have to take a little bit of the bad, and the reason that Diggs is so good is because he's so aggressive attacking the ball. He's jumping routes, he's playing with depth and coming downhill. Also in Diggs' mind, this pass rush is his second move protection, right? He knows the quarterback only has so long to wait on those deeper routes because of how good these guys up front can rush.
3rd down. Here comes the pressure. Wentz over the middle. Oh, it's intercepted again. It is the rookie, Deron Bland. Played a defensive snap until today, and now he's got his first NFL interception.
You're going to see Carson Wentz. He's trying to let this guy develop here into the inside second window. Deron Bland does a great job reading it. Watch right here on that hash. He just undercuts that ball. Trying to throw it there to Curtis Samuel. What a play by Bland. You mentioned the rookie. Let's take a look here at Parsons. He got up a little slow here. Caught up in that kind of the wash of the O-line. Gotta hope he's okay. But what a play by the rookie, Deron Bland, coming in. The injury to Jordan Lewis.
Elliott, right side. Cowboys have a chance to ice this with 5:23 to go.
So he's trying to throw this ball here in the slot to Curtis. And when Samuel comes out, I think he's expecting Curtis to come a little bit more into the middle of the field. That outside hook player, in that case, Bland, just really squeezed it. Had enough time to undercut the route.
No.
You see Micah Parsons there on the sideline being tended to.
The good thing about this, we're not contracted to obligated him at all.
Obvious concerns for him.
His 1 year, he's a free agent.
Hope that he's okay. Second down. It is Rush standing back to the throw, and there's a collision down inside the 5, and it's incomplete. This is Curl and Schultz running into each other.
Yeah, I think William Jackson actually was defending the outside receiver. Just him and Bill Schultz just accidentally just collided into each other. Rush is lucky that ball was hit.
October is the Cowboys, Giants.
Freeze obviously determined it was inadvertent contact.
No.
Jackson took the brunt of that.
Giants Schultz.
Well, here's the thing. Washington can hold the field here.
But how am I going in?
2% game, right?
Or maybe earlier to probably save the season.
Right.
Rush delivers, and he's caught Boy, it's close. See if he got enough for the first down. Jake Ferguson, the rookie.
Yeah, I wouldn't have
Now the spot.
What are we, week 4?
And if you don't get it, you might be going for it.
I would have said yes, but he looks like he's running the field goal team on. I think you have 4th and just a couple feet. I think you got a chance to put this thing away. As you said, he's thinking with the way Washington's offense has been held together by this Dallas team. Himself up 15, 4 minutes to go. He's betting on his defense right now, and can't say I blame him.
29-yard attempt for Brett Maher.
No, it's just Wentz.
He's got 4 field goals today. He's been on the money. 3:51 to go. It's 25-10 Dallas. Now we'll see.
And a bad O-line. You got a good O-line with a slow ass quarterback. That's fine because your O-line's going to give you enough time.
Yeah, like if you had a O-line.
So still a 2-possession game, but the way Dallas' defense is playing, it feels like it's about 30 possessions.
Well, San Fran,
it's hard to see Washington coming alive this late after what we've seen kind of trends.
But Jalen Hurts, the Eagles are
throughout the course of this game. But listen, we've seen crazy things happen. I mean, we've seen teams find some magic late in games when they were all but left for dead. So they ever need Carson Wentz to come up with some magic. This is the time. But with this
what magic? Did he go to Hogwarts? What the fuck is he gonna do?
Is he like Fifth Magic's apprentice? No.
You know, we talked to DQ the other day, and just talking about the defense and the growth of it. Obviously, last year they were so good getting the turnovers. It was their bread and butter. Obviously, they had the pass rush too.
No, still wins.
But he said,
no, we're here playing.
I feel like we can communicate better now than at any point last year, and it's allowed us to do a whole lot more. What did he mean by that?
Yeah, so much of Dan, and you got to give credit to Dan Quinn. He's really evolved after his time ended in Atlanta. We all know his historically good defenses in Seattle. He really did some internal soul searching on his system, on his scheme, how he wants to be a little bit more multiple. I'll tell you what, for as good as they were last year, for them to be able to communicate, get in and out of all these different looks and pressures and fronts that we've seen today, them throw at Washington, it's scary how much better they can even be.
Well, you look at this game and the story of it, and it's been pretty close throughout. Washington took a lead here. Jahan Dotson, the rookie, his first touchdown catch of the year. This is huge. Rush rolling out, finds Michael Gallup. His first touchdown, his first game today, back from the ACL injury, and then CeeDee Lamb, as Greg Olsen said, went on a route running clinic. Second TD of the day by Rush. And Brett Maher's got a career high with 4 field goals. So it's 25-10, 2-possession game, 3:51 left. Washington still has a chance, but they need some chunks here. Here's Wentz. In over the middle, McKissick. Out to the 30, gain of 5.
Carson Wentz is going to have to be patient here. You know, your instincts tell you you're down so much, you got to push the ball downfield. But look how deep this umbrella is that Dan Quinn is putting. This secondary is going to keep everything in front of him, make them hit checkdowns.
Their side caught by Thomas, and he's out of bounds with the first down.
This is garbage.
Mike Parsons coming back in, so that's very good news. Cowboys have 2 sacks today.
Extra backpacks you're not using. I need to do
This
better
has
back.
so much pressure. They've been so tough to throw. We've seen Trayvon Diggs with an interception and knocking a ball away, which was a potential touchdown. The rookie Jeremiah Lamb playing because of the injury to Jordan Lewis in the nickel. He's got his first pick.
It's in two more backpacks.
Hell yeah.
Wentz.
Dog. Why are you still throwing 5 yards in front of you?
Almost had his head taken off by Anthony Barr.
Like, why aren't they throwing crossing routes or
I think
some
it's worth
shit?
noting, Anthony Barr, right? We've seen him play for a long time in the league. Here for the first time in Dallas. He's played a lot today, and I think that's his development, his ability to come in and play alongside Van Der Esch. See him here playing back there. It allows Micah Parsons to not play as much off the ball like we've seen earlier this year.
Pressure, Wentz throws, and it's way out of bounds. De'Ami Brown was close.
Yo,
but
Hincha,
Kurt,
like I was saying, Hincha the other day. If they end up firing Ron Rivera, you know who the Redskins should go? They should go get fucking Bieniemy from
This guy's
The
at 4
Chiefs.
Pro Bowls in his career.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
I
think so.
He's had a couple years with some injuries,
Who's talking
but
about?
he is versatile and big and long.
from the Chiefs.
Oh,
Just sent him on a little inside pressure there. He's the one who got the hit on Carson Wentz to force that early throw. Gives them a lot of versatility. You have guys on defense with a mind like Dan Quinn, and you have guys who can play multiple positions at all levels.
I think he's going to be gone at the end of this year. So
Opportunities are really endless.
if they don't win more than 5 games, it's a wrap.
3rd and 7, obviously 4-down territory. Wentz rolling out, coming near side, beats the tight end half.
Honestly, if Dan Snyder was still in charge, I agree with you on that.
Just short of a
Because
first
Marcus
down.
running the drill now.
And
She
so
don't
must
know.
go here on a 4th and
I don't know
short.
about that.
Get spanked by the Cowboys.
Yeah, we'll see what play they have for this situation. On every play caller sheet, they have our must-haves, right? Our critical downs, 4th and short, 3rd and short. We've seen him have a couple struggles today in some of these situations, trying to run the ball.
Commanders have got to have
Yeah, so Richmond disappointed him so bad he fell asleep.
That's right.
He's like, fuck this, I'm taking a nap.
See all the guys up in the gaps. Both A gaps are taken. This time they back out.
Wentz back foot, lofting it down the sideline.
Wow.
Why are you still going to that?
Son, he's throwing the ball more to Trevon Diggs than to McLaurin.
Yeah.
Terry McLaurin is saying, what else do I have to do? I'm open. Against every guy in the league, I'm open. He gets just enough. Let's see, does he get a little deflection? Yep. It's just enough. If not, that ball lands between the 1-7. What can you say about Trevon Diggs? They've gone after him today. Carson Wentz has not shied away, and there's no question who's won that matchup.
Yeah, how's his day? Interception, passes, defense. 2 of them coming on 4th down. I mean, he is a big play quarterback. Now the Cowboys are going to run this thing out. Elliott goes backwards. I mean, you think about we're having a discussion about Diggs, who's already great. What he did last year. I mean,
At least that likes to come with the questions of playing trash.
Maybe
He's always done tough shit.
Everyone thinks he can be better. I mean, that's insane. But like, this just goes to show you his skill level. You forget he was a wide receiver in college.
He plays the defensive back position like a receiver.
Yes.
You just don't see, as great athletes as the rest of these guys are, the top names in the league, you just don't see guys play the ball with such comfort that Diggs is able to play with. And it's scary. I mean, Dan Quinn told us Micah Parsons is better than last year. Trevon Diggs is better than last year. The defense in general has improved. It's a scary group.
Elliott just smartly slides down. Washington's got 1 timeout left. And they're going to take it here.
It's just scary that
just look at Diggs. I mean, we know about the interceptions. He's got more than anybody since he came in the league.
We know
Last
he
year
has
was 13. But here's him just making plays on the ball.
Yeah, this was that critical 4th down, 4th and long on the previous possession. And this was the last 4th down. I mean, teams continue to go after him in critical downs, and all day today he's come through.
Talking with Al Harris, secondary coach. Yeah, Al knew a thing or two about making plays on the ball.
Tell you what, I watched Al run around in pregame warm-ups. He was working out with some of the guys, throwing passes, running routes. It looks like Al could suit up and play. He was running around before the game. He was in a full sweat. He's in great shape.
He looks like he could play.
He does a great job with that group. I'll tell you, they got a good staff here in Dallas.
Third and 12. Elliott is going to run this down to the 2-minute warning. Well, another game for Dallas without Dak Prescott, and they're about to go 3-0 with Cooper Rush. Again, just so solid. 223 yards, 2 touchdowns. The defense playing great. And the Cowboys up 25-10 with 2 minutes left from Arlington.
Yeah, he gonna play. Sean Taylor.
What? That's tough.
11?
That's the only respectable jersey to get nowadays.
$130.
I couldn't wear any of the new players' jerseys. I don't like them in Bambas.
That's not a Sean Taylor jersey.
It is. I'm gonna put 1 Taylor.
We're not the same thing for anyone, but
You
we're
made that?
something for everyone.
That's crazy.
With packing, shipping,
But I mean, I
printing,
guess you
and
can make that
more.
yourself.
We're one stop right around
Yeah,
the
you can
corner.
customize it.
Everything you need
That's why
to
it's
make your
been
small
tailored
business
21.
be unstoppable. Store, the UPS store.
If you don't repaint every now and then,
That's one
it's
of the
like the
respectable
old
ones,
days
yeah.
still hanging
Couldn't
around.
put any of these bands names on the back.
Fuck no.
So
Be
today,
respected in the
let's
fucking
paint with Bear,
Terry
America's
McLaurin's.
most trusted paint brand.
He don't even
Make
get the ball
your
no more.
home
They got
yours.
Chase Young.
Bear,
He's not even
exclusively
playing.
at the Home
He don't
Depot.
even play.
Right.
They got Jonathan Allen.
He's respectable. But still, not dominant.
Miller Lite has more taste and only 1 more calorie than Michelob Ultra.
We're celebrating 50 years of Bud Light Signature Chicken with a deal you'll love. Now for just $6.99, taste 50 years of crunchy, juicy chicken we've been serving since
The punter?
1972.
I might fuck around and get his jersey.
$6.99.
In black.
In black.
A progressive.
They got
If you want to protect the homes and autos of those who bundle, you must become a true master.
Curl.
When you can take the ball from my hand, you'll be ready.
Doesn't matter, he gets burnt on every play.
Does this mean I'm ready?
I mean, technically, I guess. Yeah, if you want to do it that way.
They got Jonathan Allen.
I'll just put Chad in the back. Right?
They got Antonio Gibson. He ain't show up. Logan Thomas.
Antonio Gibson better get fucking benched for a dude who got shot.
Hell
Like
yeah.
50 Cent.
He got shot. He's going back next week.
They got Montez Sweat. He hasn't sweated this game. Then we got Taylor Heineke's joke.
I'd get to him Heineke's jersey. Just because he went to Old Dominion.
Michigan take their electrifying show on the road against Indiana. All part of Big News Saturday on Fox.
Want to stay up to date? Just tell Siri,
Oh,
show me
that's
the
a
football
long
schedule.
Fucking Cowboys fans. Every show they be sucking this Cowboy dick. They love it.
Yeah.
Fucking.
You know what I hate to hear tomorrow? Skin Raiders.
Skin Raiders.
How would you?
The music, little Tom Petty running down
Maybe the only
dream.
person
It
that
has
might
been a
defend
dream for
Washington
Cooper
is
Rush
probably,
so far, looking to go
Stephen
4-0,
A,
first
but-
Cowboys
How
quarterback.
the Giants play
Soon as
one
career
that?
that way ever. And the NFC East, Greg, is good again?
It's just like we expected.
Wait.
That's what we predicted
NFC
before the season, no? At least I know I
historically
did.
usually been good.
Eagles undefeated. They
Yeah.
won today.
Until
The
recently.
Giants
Yeah.
are 3-1.
Until the last 5
Cowboys
years.
who are about to be 3-1 themselves. So, yeah, maybe the NFC East is back.
It's unbelievable. Unbelievable job on that segue there coming out. It's really professional.
Everybody's doing
You know,
great.
every once in a
That
while.
was well done.
Every once in a while.
Yeah, you got to feel good for Cooper Rush. I mean, to be a 4-0 as a starter, 3-0 this year.
I'm telling you,
And it feels like a
losing
century
divisional
ago.
games
We
like
all
this,
watched that opening night.
we have no chance.
Dallas lose right here to Tampa. Looked
If
terrible.
we lose
on
to the
offense.
Giants, we're done.
Dak goes down.
Divisionally. They
And
didn't
it
beat
got-
anybody
it got
outside the
wild here
division.
for a minute. and all
Yeah, because I don't think we could beat.
Rush
The
has
Eagles
got
are the
his
only
coach
team
here.
I feel like we couldn't
You know
beat
what?
Settle down.
because
And, you know,
the
you
quarterback
heard EA
runs.
tell us early
They just
in the
have too
game
many
that Dak, you know, we
weapons.
saw the
Yeah.
pictures, stumbles,
The Cowboys, I
flying.
felt
He
like we
said
couldn't
maybe
because
they
their
were
quarterback was
a little
hurt.
bit, you
Their
know,
fucking
this way
backup is
going
dogging us.
Yep.
Dallas, you have no
The
reason
Giants,
to
I
rush
feel
back.
like
You
could
give
beat
an
us.
extra week. Whether
It'll be
playing,
a bad
they're
game,
fully
but
healed.
I feel like
Here's
it'll be
Rams
close, but they
desperation
still beat
time,
us.
incomplete, no timeouts, down 15,
Fucking
1:49 to go. I mean, look, if Dak is obviously healthy, ready to play, he's going to play. But if there is a question, do you say, hey, let's be fully, I get it. He's plays hurt, the guy is a beast. But do you say get fully healthy?
I think you do, and I know that Jerry Jones
All right,
called
let's see
some
how
waves
Cooper
here in
Rush
Dallas when he made
does
that
against
comment a
the
couple
Giants.
weeks ago about his
Got the
hope
Rams
that he
and
has a
Eagles.
quarterback controversy, and
On 2
people
weeks.
lost their minds. Well, what he
Yeah.
meant was, I hope my backup
The
plays
Rams
so
are gonna
well.
destroy it.
We're not desperate to throw Dak in there until he's ready. And I
The
think this
Rams
is
are
exactly the
they
scenario
were stacked.
they would have asked for when Dak got
And a
injured.
stacked safety in the second.
All the attention turns to this week in LA.
Cowboys aren't going to be running the ball that game. They're going to all hands on deck for that D-line.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty great story. I mean, the Cowboys cut him before the year. Now it was more of a, you know, they envisioned bringing him back.
Maybe we can trade for Dak if
Dude,
Cooper
he
does
is-
really well. Who
He threw
knows?
3 passes in his career until last year
Oh,
when he
we never
played that
cheat
game
for
on
that.
Halloween and had a game-winning drive to win in Minnesota.
You know who we're going to have a chance to get?
And he's just
Aaron Rodgers.
continued it this year with
He's on
3
3
excellent performances.
He
And
did.
the Cowboys
He's
about to
on
be
the
3-0 this
Yeah,
year.
but he's extremely unhappy.
Yeah, because after he signed it, they made sure they traded fucking Devontae Evans. Like
Taylor Brown. And the Cowboys D still hitting. He's got enough for a first down.
I think the cool thing about the NFL is every player's journey to getting here is so uniquely different.
Yeah.
I mean, just look on the other side. Look at a guy like Carson Wentz. coming out of school, high first-round pick. Was arguably the MVP that year in Philly before he gets hurt. He wanted to win the Super Bowl.
I'll give him 2 first-round draft picks.
Since then,
maybe even 3 for Aaron Rodgers.
He's like 40 years old.
I'll give him 2 first rounds.
To realize that not every guy needs to be a 5-star recruit. Not every guy needs to be a number 1.
What you mean?
I looked at that career in this league.
Russell Wilson made some shit.
Great approach.
It's a shitty team.
Nigga.
Is there a better way to
look at what Aaron Rodgers did with half the receivers that we have. Just half.
Wentz just gonna
Devontae Adams and Jennings in
Brown is covered like glue
No.
by Brown.
He had Devontae and
One way to describe him maybe after this year might
Randall
be Rich.
Cobb and
He's got a
Romeo
contract,
Doubs.
I can tell you that right now.
He didn't have nobody.
The way he's
He had
playing, the way
nobody.
teams need a quarterback.
Imagine if he had a fucking Terry McLaurin.
I do, and how willing are you if you're Dallas?
And this, I'll tell you this, even with a shitty ass line, you know what I'm saying? If we just get one guy or 2 guys to plug into this one line, where a quarterback actually knows how to read effective defense and actually make plays, it's Aaron Rodgers.
Either he doesn't know how to read defense, or the O line is that fucking
Yeah.
Just to get you through
Sorry, both.
games.
This motherfucker can't get sacked this many
Backup
times.
spot. You hope you never use them, but
He was a Boston and long.
when you need them, man, are they important?
Doesn't know where to throw it because it's automatically intentional grounding.
Again, Wentz underneath the base at 10 and up to the 30, upended there. Time continues to run. This Dallas defense just been superlative all year long.
Tell you what, I'm fired up for next week. Go out to LA.
Sign me up for that one.
See this Dallas team go up against the Rams in LA.
Bates again with 20 seconds to go. And we'll get out of bounds with 18 seconds left.
You can make the argument that next week we're going to see the best 2 defensive players. We talked a lot about, of course, Micah Parsons. On the other side of the field, I think Aaron Donald's going to have something to say about giving away that crown, but you could have the best defensive players playing against one another. That should be a fun one.
Parsons still out there.
He wants a sack. That's why he's still out there. This is stat padding time, but for both teams. He wants a sack.
Who? Micah Parsons.
Fuck. Bates again. He's getting some catches. He loses a football and I think he got it back. He did. Brown forced the fumble. That should take us to the end of this game. And the Cowboys going to improve to 3-1 with a 25-10 win. And Mike McCarthy, week 1, looked grim. They get beat up by Tampa Bay. They lose Dak Prescott for an unforeseeable amount of time with a thumb injury. Well, guess what?
Would anyone
Mike
take those ones at this
McCarthy
point?
rallied his troops, and they've been
Fucking
great
Colts
since then.
game.
Give them a lot of credit.
And they said they'd rather have Matt Ryan than Carson Wentz. And Matt Ryan is trash.
None of that's trash.
NFC East is back, Greg Olsen.
He's at the end of his career.
Yeah, he is.
He's done.
He's just never recovered from that 2018.
He had Julio, and that was it.
Uh-oh.
All new tomorrow at 90 Central on Fox.
Screen. Big ass movie screen.
Michael and Son.
Man, I can't believe that.
Wow.
That's bullshit right there.
Tons of polygons here. Hi, I'm LaDonna.